Grab yourself a seat and keep those hands in the vehicle at all times. You're about to be taken on a ride through the untamed wilds of internet role-playing. Observe them in their natural habitat.
So you head out.
You know that would be funny! I didn't know there'd be consequences!
Enjoy the splendor of their spurgery.
Felix, who is the lion faunus.
And feast your eyes upon the questionable creations of internet randoms.
Actually, I've never DM'd before.
This is the Supernova Safari.
Hi, my name's Blake, and I always think of my jokes on the spot. I'm joined by Noah.
Okay, Lee, Ron, as you enter the cave marked on the map with the treasure on it, you look around and you see there's a bunch of statues of magnets.
Liam.
Just letting you guys know, if this podcast thing doesn't pan out, I'm going to have to kidnap Blake and cash in his bounty.
Ben.
Oh, Yogi Poo. That was like foreshadowing. Man, you really are smart.
And Richard.
I wasn't prepared for this unbearable bear of a battle.
And we're back with Rustage, One Piece D&D, with Richard.
Yeah, I'm back. My contract wasn't expired.
Okay, okay, Richard. I got a question for you. Before anything else.
Oh, no.
Hit me.
Episode 1 and 2. Do you think Pearl is the cutest person ever, or kind of cringe?
Ah, fuck off.
Don't answer.
I didn't want this question.
It's very important.
Okay,
we know the
well,
answer.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't... Okay. I liked her. I thought she was cute because she was cringe.
One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us!
Okay, fine. I'm on that side. I thought she was cute because she was cringe, because I'm like, wow, he's just playing into every tsundere archetype every chance he gets. And unfortunately, that's what I love.
It's literally eternally blown the fuck out. Oh my god, it's painful to watch.
It's literally just me versus everyone else.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, homo.
Yes, we all went. We want to kiss her. We want to touch her. We wish she was our girlfriend. Please.
And we got some good action this episode, bros. Woo!
It's true.
Okay, but
she's even more beautiful this episode.
I know. I really got the. It's nice when a babe's hot on the outside, but she's pretty on the inside too. Pretty fucking submissive and breedable.
I gotta say that this is actually better than the dragon we had to fight in 5th edition.
It's true.
I don't think Pearl will ever be described as having done a retard moment and crashed into something and fell 400 feet and pretended like no one saw that.
But that was really funny,
Then again, Pearl was not statted by Wizards of the Coast.
I don't know. There's plenty of time for Pearl to get drunk and fly into something.
I think Pearl actually is exactly statted by Wizards of the Coast. But we can talk about that later.
What did you just say to me?
Okay. But also, we got to recap. Richard, what are your thoughts on the first 2 episodes, if you want to quickly summarize a few things?
Yeah, I'll go through that. So yeah, sorry, Blake. I hate to leave you all alone on the short end of the teeter-totter. But it's where you belong. Anyways.
They're 2 equal sides.
Yeah, I know. They built it wrong. They weren't competent, Blake. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, my summary on the first 2, I don't fucking know, man. Half the time when I'm watching this episode, it's like, I try to just watch it, and then I go, you know what, I can just leave this on while I'm getting some work done, and it plays like a fever dream in my head.
Awesome.
I'm like, I paid attention to everything, but it just feels like, thinking back on it, it's like, this is running on cuckoo dream logic. I don't.
Yeah, it's funny, like One Piece,
So-
Looney Tunes.
So
Oh boy.
I want to get your opinion. Did you like how they summarily executed an old man in a house after ambushing him?
I was gonna ask
Like,
if
I
you
was
like
gonna-
the crew first, but
I was gonna fucking get to that. Get your cue cards in order, man.
yeah,
There was a whole episode and a half before that. Anyways, yeah.
jeez.
Let's not back
Like,
down. Whatever.
The first, yeah, I'll get to it, and I'll name drop you when I get to it. So yeah, the first episode, I was like, okay, the plot's kind of boring, and the people, they're kind of cringe. The whole thing's playing off like a fever dream. At least they have good audio equipment. I'm not like I'm not like disturbed by the production value, but it's very clear almost all of them are beginners, and some of them are bad beginners, and one of them is a alright beginner. And that's
My boy
fine.
Lost Paws.
Yeah, he's alright. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I literally messaged you on Discord. This guy really named himself Ragnar?
Yeah, can't confirm I ever message from Richard in the middle of the week. Is he really fucking called Ragnar?
Is this
Summarizes
real?
my thoughts exactly.
That's like everyone's first barbarian name, and you're not even in Faerun. You're in One Piece. Whatever, it's fine.
Remember when Blake said, "I know who Liam's favorite character is"? It's
That is probably the
Ragnar.
most inflammatory statement Blake has ever made about me in his life.
That was so fucked up.
Yeah. So, I mean, Gallows Town Island, it had some funny jokes, and it also had some jokes that did not land. Like, I'm just gonna throw this bait we found outside around. That's great. I mean,
Dude,
I like the fisherman pirates just being fishermen who turned into outlaws. That's a funny One Piece joke. You leaned a bit too heavily on it. Sometimes I think that some of the people are a bit too... It's very clear that they don't have their roleplay etiquette yet. Like, they all have, like, podcast etiquette, where it's like, everyone is like, I'm going to be on to talk whenever I think of something funny. And I'm like, okay, I hope that doesn't last 500 episodes.
That shit.
It was real funny how they fucking bribed the kid with a spoon, and by funny I mean with an I, not a Y. It wasn't funny.
Dude, it's so wacky.
And then
spoons.
It's so wacky. So wacky. I love One Piece wacky. And the kid gets hanged at the end of it or something, and they're just like ignoring that now.
Do you like how they acted like they needed to hurry? So it was like, sorry, we can't do it. We don't have time to help.
Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Well, they got a ship on that island by rescuing a guy's son, which I guess is fair enough. You gotta give them a ship. It's One Piece.
Yeah.
I feel like the arc of getting the ship could have been longer. Like, that could have been 2 episodes and could have had more plot, but whatever.
We really could have talked about how fucked up that town was. That was one thing we said.
Yeah.
Felt like they wasted Gallows Town because it was a fun idea.
They really did waste it, because, like, the Gallows only came up as jokes.
Yeah.
And not particularly good ones.
I mean, at least in defense of Rustage, the players did literally get news of someone they had associated with about to be hung, and they were like, well, let's just leave the island and
Yeah, I think we settled on probably not his fault there.
Probably not his fault. I'm not blaming him. When I talk about the game in general, I'm not blaming either the players or the DM. I will blame the specific person I think is at fault, if I feel someone is specifically at fault. In this case, just talking about the general tone of the campaign from the first episode, not blaming either side, really. But for that one, it was like, okay, players, you could have maybe checked this hanging out and stopped it. You could have been like, you have the spoon, and then the guys are like, they have the spoon, and they forget all about little Jimmy and chase you out of town, and you're pirates, and it's like, you could have cleared him. Instead, he's dead, which, funny next episode talk. So yeah, thanks, Blake.
No problem.
What the fuck? I didn't know that they were going to be these kinds of pirates. Not even just these kind of pirates. I didn't know that William was going to just be a psychopath. I can excuse knocking the old man out, but then when you go, it looks like it looks like he's not doing well. He's bleeding out. He could use some treatment. Okay, I'll do it. And then I shoot him. What the fuck? That went from 0 to 100 real fucking fast.
I want to ask, Richard, because we had this discussion. Did you understand any reason William had to actually assault the old man? Because we came to... I don't know why he knocked him out.
No, I don't. They wanted... I don't understand this. They found... The only reasoning I can attribute to this is complete bumbling paranoia, is what I would call it. Is that they just found out that the guy's son is a Navy commander, and so they don't want any news getting to the Navy about them.
Dude, unlucky.
That is the most psychopath paranoia thought line you can take there. He's just an old man. He talked to his son. He doesn't know you're fucking pirates. He thought you were his son.
Yeah.
He's clearly senile, and you killed him. You assaulted him and killed him. Executioner style.
No, it was a mercy killing.
Well, see,
to quote William, he did it to put it out of his misery that he inflicted on him.
You caused the misery.
Well,
mercy kill.
See, what's
two independent events. Sorry,
two different events. Sorry, idiot.
What doesn't make sense about the whole thing with trying to be paranoid and keep it hidden is that they leave the mailman alive.
That's the more fucked up part.
As we talked about, this whole situation really falls apart out of even dumb retard logic when you get to the mailman and you go, okay, they're just inconsistent now.
Which, can I just say, makes even less sense having watched this episode.
Yes.
So much less.
It's really weird. Fucked up where I go, it's kind of fucking stupid Ron didn't burn down that town, because later on, he does way worse shit, so I don't even know why he stopped there.
It's fucking amazing. But,
it's true.
Yeah, overall... Oh, sorry, go ahead, you have more.
So, yeah, that episode, kill the guy, get to the place. Overall, it's just more of the same. It's kind of fever dream, kind of boring for most of it until you get to the, crazy shit where it's just, I kill the man.
I murder him.
Is really the biggest thing for me. I mean, they got to the island, they met Adam, which... By the way, thank you for literally naming him ATOM instead of Adam when he uses explosives. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's you're doing One Piece proud, so I can't even really complain.
Yeah. Rustage, he's making characters I believe in One Piece, and the players aren't doing their best. Some of them are, and some of them are Briggs. Quick, favorite character and least favorite character besides Ragnar, because it's obviously Ragnar.
I mean, does it have to be a player character?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Fuck. I mean, yeah, least favorite right now is Ragnar, clearly. And, man, I wish I could say that... I'll go order from bottom to top. Yeah. Man, I wish I could say that Verona ranked higher, but he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Then William. Because, you know what? You scare me, but you're not Ragnar. And my favorite is Duros. He's kind of just he feels less like a One Piece PC than I'd like, but he's still my favorite because he's still the best played.
I mean, Duros has the best energy of anyone consistently.
Yeah. He has an idea and he's doing it.
At least he's trying. Alright, so here we are now. I believe that's all then. We're on episode 3, and can we talk about, they've got some really boring episode titles so far. This one's just called The Devil Fruit. Pick it up, guys. Jesus. Fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, that's a look. The second one you name it after the ship name, yeah, sure. It should have been called "We Fucking Old Man," but you know, whatever. This one, guys, name it something cool. Like, what would Blake name this episode if he was the if he
What
was the
would it be,
DM?
Blake?
What would it?
What would it be?
No, don't ask Blake. I asked you guys.
Oh, me? Okay. Right. Okay.
The third one?
No. Yeah.
Yes.
This current one. It's gonna be. Into the den! Bears, dragons, and bombs! Oh my!
Yeah, it's pretty early, so I buy
See,
that.
That's what we call effort, where you
Yeah.
even if it sounds awful,
You try.
least
You try
it
and make
fits.
it cute.
yeah,
Why
you
would-
try to make
yeah.
it cute.
Why would did that the exact one basically?
I would have
Yeah,
said.
that's why was
Yeah.
expecting.
I would have said into the cave and into the dragon fire. or
Out of the
some-
fire. Wow. I mean, I liked what you were going
No,
for.
yeah, no,
there,
no,
but you really
Liam,
lost it.
Liam, I get the idea if you just like change around the words a bit.
I would have called it the Dragon's Horde, except
Ooh.
I spell it like whore. That's what I would have went with personally, but I don't know.
Okay, I like how the episode starts with they have a hole, and Duros is like, "I'm going to jump down it," and William's like, "Go, Duros! Come on, that's stupid."
And I love when
Duros, come on, Duros! You don't even cast light. Well, I do have my shining personality.
and I
Very
love
funny.
and I love when fucking just Rustage speaks up being like, Durst, right now, you guys are retarded, so you would jump down that hole. Also,
Bro, he's bullying him so hard.
I don't know why. It just made me laugh because your Durst voice right there just sounded like the fucking announcer from Battle Block. Has the same kind of energy to it.
Excuse me.
I get what you mean, but you're a psychopath.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't sound like Stamper. He's
Well, no,
a meth addict.
Your
I'm good.
your Duros impression.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's like I'm not doing a Stamper impersonation. Let's see. Yeah. So they're like, they're at the hole and they just go down.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Verona, I don't trust this Adam guy.
I was about to say that, but fair enough. Yeah, what the fuck?
I wanted to
Ragnar?
interrupt you specifically to say it because that's what happens.
William's talking about how much he likes his cowboy, and Ragnar is like, I don't trust him, because I guess this is a character personality trait of Ragnar.
Well,
I'd say he doesn't trust someone who he can't, like, throw further than him or see him or whatever, but he's retarded, so he'd probably just go, cha ha 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 ha, and be like, I don't like him.
I wanna shoot myself in the mouth every time they do a depth
we talk
perception joke.
Can we talk about how Ragnar says cha ha ha? How Briggs says it with the same tone, modulation, and volume, no matter the context, like he's playing a sound clip. It makes me want to hang myself.
Dude, I was watching their faces throughout a lot of this, trying to like take some detail in, and like Briggs always looks so fucking bored.
Cha ha 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 ha. I think he's nervous. Everything he does feels on edge to me.
It may be, possibly, but like to me, I'm like, why? Okay, like Duros, never suspicious of anyone. Perfect, makes sense. Verona, slightly suspicious. I don't know. He doesn't have much character traits, so I believe it. He seems like the type.
Shifty-eyed.
Yeah. William. I mean, the guy's complimenting him, so I can understand him being like, fuck it. He's pretty cool. but like Ragnar, I guess I don't view Ragnar as like suspicious, but then again, I view Ragnar as a literal retard. So
I don't know what you would. Why you would. That's so fucking mean.
well, he does definitely change
Ragnar-
around my opinions this episode.
Ragnar canonically has the wisdom of a tree snail.
Yeah, he's like 3 wisdom, I believe. I looked at the stats once. It's like 6, I think.
Oh my god, I can't fucking believe. I fucking hate you, Noah.
Why?
Before I watched this Days Ago, you were like, oh boy, I think it's a Ragnar episode. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
well, I wasn't wrong, everyone. It's a Ragnar episode, but
I felt cursed when I heard that before I watched.
All right, so they walk into an underground village, a subterranean society, which I guess I don't want to be that guy, but why are there Draugr behind the dragon door if they're built to keep the Draugr out? Why is there a village behind a Zelda bomb rock behind a fucking giant? Only described as having recently been slaughtered. Where's the other entrance?
Hey, Jesse!
Is there just a tarp they didn't find on the island?
Hey, Jesse, you'll never guess what's down here. Go on, try.
Fuck off, god damn it. It's such an unfunny bit.
It's so unfunny, I'll make it twice.
The episode.
It really is a Liam bit, he does it more than once.
It just doesn't make sense. Why? It's like, let me try and big this up. It's like, I guess there's nothing funny. It's not like you were joking about this before.
Okay. No, this is why it pisses me off, and it's the same reason as you, but it's specifically because, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, why the fuck is this what they find in the cave? It doesn't matter. It's just bizarre, because it's like, spoiler alert, it's just a bunch of skeletons. Everyone who lived here is dead, like recently-ish.
He says skeletons and later says there's fleshy dead bodies.
Yeah,
really kind of gave me a back and forth feeling, but I believe the feeling we're supposed to get is recently murdered.
But
brutally.
But then I'm just like, okay, I don't think that is worth all the questions of why the fuck this was here.
Nah.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it, idiot.
But like,
you random gen this off Don John.
But like, it makes even less sense when they exit the cave later.
No, I don't know what you mean. Nothing was confusing there about what's going on.
We're gonna have a discussion because I legitimately do not understand what happens at that point.
Let's make another note because it's gonna be the last time this happens in the campaign, I think, where we have a funny moment where Pearl somehow, like, frame skip uses her wings so no one can really see them. Despite, like, everyone having a clear view, he, like, makes it very coy and, like, impossible for people to see a very obvious function of a devil fruit. And he has to be coy about it because why? Rustage, the fact that you're making it so obtuse for people to notice these details while calling so much attention to them is mind-boggling.
Yeah, Lee, you're like falling, and I don't know, like just in a split second, Zarin just grabs you, and both of you land safely on the ground. You don't really know what happened.
No, you feel like a whooshing, like wings, but you don't see any. And everyone on the ground who's just looking up also barely sees anything. You think it's a trick of the light.
And coincidentally, there's some like feathers flying in the air.
I like Verona's joke, at least. Pearl, are you an angel?
Verona has a couple of funny one-liners, like, randomly throughout the session.
Good on him.
Yeah. And then Verona tried to immediately ask Pearl about it, and then Tekking just started talking, and he forgot to keep asking once he's to shut the fuck up.
I also say Verona is directly just cucked by Rustage in the session. In a very based way. Speaking as a GM, very good work, Rustage. I love what you're doing.
Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, Ragnar establishes here he doesn't know what an echo is, also. Just add it to the list of are you fucking kidding me? Jokes.
Dude, it's super funny every time I describe my character being fucking retarded.
It's like a fake you.
It's basically
it's like a fake you that only lives in caves. Well, it gives him something to work off. Ragnar's response: "Wow, that's crazy." Oh, awesome, Briggs. Thanks. You started this retarded joke. I tried to get you back with something, and then you just bury it. Awesome.
Yeah, it's so painful. It's like you're riffing with Liam early on.
Fuck you.
Damn, he's getting uppity today. You gotta start talking more.
Yeah, it's...
I was trying to make a joke.
Hostility.
I was trying to be
needless
funny.
hostility.
Oh, come
Ragnar.
on.
What a Ragnar tier joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, moving on then. They all descend after their, numerous athletics roles to get down the rope. Specifically, as Verona is caught by Pearl by some capabilities, Verona also is clearly fully up on Ragnar's suspicions and has clearly stated at least 3 times that he's watching Adam and keeping his gun at the ready.
Yeah, whatever, player.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I
Okay,
don't-
Ben.
I'm
We
not-
get it.
I'm not gonna blame anyone for this, because not everyone has encyclopedic knowledge of the rules, but it's a DC 5 check to descend a rope, and he rolled a 5.
Yeah.
That's a success.
He rolled a low number, so he fails.
GM's
Okay.
literally screaming low roll funny action, low roll funny action.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why would
do
I,
it-
Richard? Why would I look up the rules for things when I can make them better and funnier?
I
Richard,
can't
you
wait.
have a 50% chance to fuck up going down a rope and die.
Speaking of low roll,
I don't want that.
speaking of low roll funny action, can't wait for the end of this fucking session.
Yeah.
But they descend the rope, all of them, and they start walking in, and they see that, like we said, it's a subterranean little village that seems to be abandoned, by which I mean everyone who lived here looks to be dead.
Well, it's a bear village. There are statues of bears and bears.
Right,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
did
all
I
over the
forget?
The
It is a
description was
bear village.
basically there are skeletons and bear statues. That's all I know about this village.
Yes, that's
And a
all.
chest.
And considering it's an underground subterranean land, I would have liked a little more than that.
God, how grisly.
No, it's a
Fuck you.
it's a perfect. It's like the Astrodome. It was perfectly cleared out cave, but it's just a conic section.
Yeah.
It is unremarkable in any respect.
Oh fuck.
I also could have
yeah.
named it the bear that lurks within.
Fuck off.
See, I would have named it, and I'm glad you fucking said that, so I don't seem like a psychopath for bringing this back up. I would have named it The Unbearable Secret Revealed. Pearl Scales, Tail, and Monster Whales.
I love you, Richard.
Thank you.
Richard, the problem is that's too good for me.
Problem is
I
you're a
know it's-
psychopath and that wouldn't fit a YouTube title.
I just like to think of Richard thinking of that name and being like, ah, fuck, the conversation's past. I can't bring this up.
Yeah,
I
I've
look
been
like a
doing that
super
for like the
psychopath if I
past
bring it up.
5 minutes.
Well, you're wel-
Richard
you're welcome.
thinks
Someone
he'd
else
be-
brings it up again.
Richard thinks he'd be crazy for being like, oh, hold on, I actually had a joke there. Can I interrupt before someone blazes a trail forward? It's like, no, the more sane thing is to sit on this like a trap spider and wait for someone to trigger it.
What? That's what Ben's doing.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. To be fair, I think it would be kind of psychopathic for Richard.
Ben's
to bring
taking
it
a
up
big
on his
breath,
own.
getting ready to scream about something in this episode. I already understand.
Oh, I already know. I know what has Ben seething. I'm waiting for him to bring it up.
Oh, let's also...
There's no way in hell you know what I know.
Yeah, I doubt it.
What the fuck, Ben? We talked about it.
No, we
You're not supposed to
didn't.
talk about the podcast. Oh,
No,
America.
he's literally gaslighting you right now. No, we didn't. That's literally just a gaslight, liar.
Badass. I like that.
It's not
Holy
about. It's not
shit.
about the podcast. It's something else that I just hope he's still seething about.
What the fuck?
Did anyone else here remember to write down the way he described their examination of what happened to these people? Because it made me laugh my ass off because it was so awkward.
I did write down a specific thing, but it's only the reaction of someone.
Okay. Any of you guys,
I do
or
not.
I'll just repeat what I have.
Go for it.
All right, thanks, Lee. I'm glad you didn't take notes this week. Rustage talks that they have like puncture wounds that go through them.
Oh yeah,
That-
fuck.
He talks about, he tries to say to people, like, if you fire a gun up close or something, it looks like there's burned heat marks in something. But instead of saying that normally or just saying it like that, he goes, it looks like that sort of thing that happens when you shoot yourself. You know what I mean? Which is probably the most psychopathic way to explain that. And also just makes me think Rustage knows this because he probably saw it on like some gore shock image
Well,
once. It was like, what the fuck was that?
Like, I was literally sitting there being like, there's no fuck. I barely understand what the fuck he's trying to describe. They probably have no fucking idea.
You were with me. I love the players are just like, what are you talking about? It's just like, yeah, it looks burned around there. It's just like, why didn't you say that?
Yeah, why didn't you just describe? Yeah,
I mean, a contact gun wound. Gun wound.
yeah, what he just looks like. It looks
You
like
know
they have a
what
fucking
happens when you
puncture.
shoot yourself?
They look like they have a fucking puncture wound, like they've been fucking shot.
That are burned.
With like burns around it. Jesus Christ, man. Come on.
They look very clean though. He needs to be specific, like you shot yourself. And we find the Jolly Roger here.
Well, wait, hold on. As they're walking through the village, Pearl specifically looks at the skeletons, frowns, and says, "How tragic." Somehow, like, this being a lot more tragic than watching her friends brutally execute an old man. I guess because he was old and it's offensive.
I mean, he lived a full life.
Literally,
he's related to a Marine. That's a sin.
Jesus.
Yeah, they have parts of a ripped Jolly Roger, which is a really funny way to deliver this. Because I'm like, I guess that means during the fight with the pirates, one of these guys like ripped their Jolly Roger like they just had. Yeah. I don't know.
See,
whatever.
I don't. This might. We'll have to see later, but I don't understand the Jolly Roger being there at all.
No.
Yes,
Richard. One Piece crews are like Roman legions. They bring it into battle for morale.
No, see, that's fine, and I get that, but see, the thing is that, okay, these other pirates, were they hiding the devil fruit, or do they also want it?
They wanted it.
They were here.
Yes, exactly.
Why
they murdered everyone here.
They murdered everyone here, left their Jolly Roger behind to mark the fact that they were here and killed everyone.
No, Richard. This is like from one of the skeletons. There's like a ripped thing, like someone grabbed and ripped it, like in a struggle. And then they also left the chest, which they tried to open, which we'll get to.
No, they all had matching T-shirts, and someone.
One of these guys ripped it off.
Now,
one of the skeleton hands grabbed it.
Why didn't he just say they painted the Jolly Roger on the wall like, ha, fuck you?
I'm the type of bitch who would ask everyone to wear the logo of the crew on a t-shirt.
No, we're not doing marketing.
I'm not
Jesse. We should get Letterman jackets.
I think Leona already has that.
What do they say, huh? What do they say on the back?
Ron.
Like as an acronym,
but that will be yours. Mine will say Jesse.
Why do they have dots after each letter, Ron? What's it stand for? What? Is that what you do when you capitalize things?
Hey, because it's a Letterman jacket, Jesse.
Fuck, he dropped out of Marine School.
Okay, but
Richard, God damn it.
Oh, you just got it?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Shut up, Richard.
Fuck, that's really good.
Ripping up your contract.
God damn
You're
it.
such a little fucker.
But yeah, literally, it's like they find the chest, and it's like...
What the you psychopath?
I wanted to talk more about something.
What the actual fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, he did skip over the Jolly Roger.
Something to say about the Jolly Roger.
Oh my god.
No. If your point is still contingent just on the fact that it's ridiculous that they left the chest, then please continue. But I don't want to skip this detail here. I have something very funny.
Trust me, we have to talk about the Jolly Roger. I know.
Okay. So the Jolly... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Don't worry, man.
Sorry, I thought you were talking again.
Dude.
No, man. I know my place. I know my place at this point.
Photobombing me.
I got it.
All right, everybody take a bow.
Blake, shut up. Noah, speak. That solves everything.
Yeah, let's keep with that trend.
I love that I always get right away because I'm loud.
Whoa, no, never mind.
You're the one he's going. Make your point.
Okay, so the Jolly Roger is this really epic skull with steam lead pipes behind it and a stove pipe hat. So it's probably a Jolly Roger of a really cool guy. and they take a look at it. I'm just gonna. I forget if we actually got their name or if I just guessed it's the Steam Pirates. William's like flashing around, and Briggs is like, "Oh, so like when Ragnar sees this, like he wants to see this, he wants to bring it over and look at it for a second." And Rustage comes in, slams his fucking briefcase on the table, and goes, Ragnar, you're actually so like you can't like look at this. You're gonna have to wait till someone like rubs it across your face to see it because your perception's low."
The joke is so fucking funny every time.
So fucking funny.
Richard, how much do you love this? You fucking must be loving this, right?
I just can't even perceive it anymore.
I immediately said the first thing was, God, I hope they drop this, and they've only reinforced it.
You gotta stop.
But
I can't stop.
We can't stop, man. These bears on fire.
Yeah, they are.
So Ragnar, you know, we're like, oh man, player backstory moment. He takes it, he looks at it, he gets a little angry looking, he lowers it, and he goes, guys, I think this place has been attacked. And I fucking stopped watching for 20 minutes. I couldn't handle this fucking thing. I could not handle. Briggs is so fucking retarded. He's trying to do the backstory bait by having his character get disturbed and like freaked out and try and coyly explain something, but his brain goes to like, okay, I know this crew from my backstory. How do I explain this coyly so people will ask and I don't sound like an exposition scene? Guys, I've seen this before. I think this place was attacked after they've been standing in a pile of bodies for 5 minutes. What he meant was, I know this work. I've seen attacks like this. But he comes out just sounding like a fucking retarded person.
If you want to be coy, it's be like, I know this Jolly Roger, and just fucking just, you know, and just sit on it.
Or I should have known by these wounds.
Can I say, this is like weird parallels to the fucking Grim campaign in terms of like, oh, we're like pretty soon in, they just throw like one of the fucking side guys, just some backstory.
They also have the same level of autistic dedication to being like, well, I don't want to spoil who this is related to, but one of you knows what this is about. It's like, look, guys, I know that Critical Role did this once, but even then, they still kind of, you can't keep everything like so coy or else the story's really awkward in play.
Yeah, and then you have like a player.
I don't slide notes to Ben that are well like 4 paragraphs describing his slave dreams, and then just have Ben RP it. Show don't tell doesn't work for everything, especially in a D&D fucking game.
Yeah, and like you don't be that coy as a GM, because then you make your player cover his one good eye and start mumbling like a retard.
Yeah, you're kind of putting it in their hands, and Briggs is not really ready
I'm not confident in leaving everything up to Briggs's excellent decision making.
Honestly, pretty
skills.
fucked up to start this with one of your new players, the one who's struggling the most. If you had to, give it to Duros or William, right? Like, not fucking Briggs.
Yeah, like, give it to Duros can fucking... I believe that Duros can handle it, and yeah, William's there.
I think he knew Duros wasn't getting through that door. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. It's sink or swim time, baby.
Sink or swim. I like it. So Ragnar's like trying to like bait this and know it's biting. So like Rustage in a moment of like mercy after calling him a retard.
You can say it.
Weakness after calling him a retard. No eye. Has Pearl come up and go, oh, Ragnar's. Something the matter? You seem not gruff, loud, and boisterous. Like literally to that degree. I forget the exact quote.
I fucking love that. Like none of the players give any fuck. It has to be the fucking TMPC Pearl.
Because that kid just starts talking and saying William's doing some dumb shit where he's like he's thinking and moving his hat again, and like all the other 2 players are too polite to interrupt him. Because Tekking like has the nervous if I stop talking the game ends energy.
See, this would have been the perfect opportunity for Rona.
Hey Ragnar, we've kind of been having background conversations this whole game. What's wrong, bro? You're
yeah,
right, like,
basically.
Exactly. No, that's a very prescient point. But no, he's scared because Tech King's talking. He has more subscribers than him.
That's a good one.
I do wonder if it is also if the thought of them being like, oh well, like our characters like are friends and have known each other for a really long time because we were a crew before.
You know that
so
amount of
we
time.
Can't just bring it up.
Liam,
or
that amount
they're
of
being like, well, I don't want a meta game.
Liam, that amount of time.
Oh, there it is! My favorite.
That amount of time they've known each other is nebulous at best.
It'd be unrealistic if I asked one of these fellow party members about their backstory so soon. Every Persona game that falls apart. Then, so I'm thinking to myself when I'm watching this the first time, great, Briggs just got thrown a lifeline. What is it, Ragnar? It's nothing! Got another 20-minute pause.
Took
another break. Had to shit. Fuck you, Briggs.
I am going to say this, and I hold this opinion. If you're going to take the stance of being very obtuse with your backstory, you better very clearly know when you're going to not be obtuse.
You better fucking work it, dude.
Yeah, like, it better have.
You better not come back in an hour in this episode and say, okay, I'm ready to talk about it like a little retard.
Yeah, you better not literally just walk in being like, oopsie whoopsie, I made a doopsie.
Yeah, during break, Rustage yelled at me.
Yeah, like, hey, retard.
And just in case this wasn't bad enough, William pipes up with, hey, if he wants to say it, he will. He turns back to looking around the village.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate
don't press him.
Drives me up the fucking wall, guys.
The captain knows his men.
Ragnar's an honest guy. If he wants to say something, he'll say it. If it doesn't,
this is actually why it's based to start knowing each other, because then you can say shit that doesn't mean anything, and then no one knows anyone's backstories, really.
And
even
they
though
don't
you
have to sit
really
for the
should.
other fucking players' seeds. Good. Hey, Bert,
But
shut the fuck up.
But this moment is when I write in my notes, oh god, no, it's a Ragnar episode.
It's a Ragnar episode.
This is when I wrote in my notes, nothing.
Oh man, the man we based. Very cool. POV Liam.
POV me and Liam.
So, I mean,
whoa.
we get to the funny treasure chest.
Yeah, can I talk about the chest?
Yeah, man-eating treasure
You don't
chest.
remember this part, Liam, did you say?
No, I have one note about the chest.
Okay. You want to start with it, or you want us to work it in?
Yeah, sure. Well, the chest is described to us as like a wooden chest that's like in stone somehow or something.
I completely don't understand either.
Completely, it's like subsided into stone, but it's made of wood.
I pictured a Minecraft chest surrounded by cobblestone on one side.
Okay,
and it looks like it was tried to be broken open, but it wasn't.
Okay, there's so many problems with this. One, you failed to break it open. We're going to see very quickly why that's really retarded. Two, you didn't just like take it with you. You just
it's fused into the stone.
Okay, but
and the stone's fused into the earth. We can't take the whole planet.
You killed everyone here for this, supposedly, and you just left.
Maybe they just made fun of their dreams.
Well,
that's a little inside joke for those on the inn.
That's a better cause than most. Oh god, but this is when Adam just decides to start going schizo.
Adam,
yeah.
I
love this.
Adam does a lot of retarded shit, but my favorite line from him, it's a very humble one, is, that chest ain't big enough to have enough money in it for me.
Literally.
Where he just immediately someone nearby goes, like, what about, like, diamonds? And he doesn't respond. Adam is literally cowboy brain to the max. Where he's like, it ain't big enough for Texas, I'm gonna kill Pearl.
So I will dictate how like this happens, in the sense of William goes to try and pick the lock, and he fails but does not break the lock, and then at that moment Adam's mind ends up actually breaking. But I would also like to mention, this is like the third time at this moment that Verona just says out loud, I am watching Adam and keeping my gun at the ready. At this point, Adam looks around at everyone, bug-eyed, and goes, "There can't be enough fucking gold in that chest. I know you have a bounty, Pearl, and I'm gonna fucking take it." like literally just surrounded by fucking, 5 fucking people. He's just like, back the fuck up. If there's not enough gold for 10 fucking men in that chest, I'm gonna kill Pearl.
To which Tekking responds extremely level-headedly for some reason. Hey man, let me try opening the chest first, and if it's not filled with diamonds, then you can kill Pearl.
Yes.
And he's like, all right, sounds reasonable. But if it's not, I'm gonna kill Pearl.
I forgot. This is before he even tries to open it. He says this. Oh my god! I forgot he did this twice. When he tried, before they even found the chest, then when they find it, and then when he doesn't open it the first time. He does it so many times.
Sorry. How the fuck did I miss this? When fucking William's walking around being like, there was like a fucking village down here. What the fuck? Why? Hey, Adam, did you know that? Think I'm some type of retard? Of course I knew that.
I didn't fucking know that.
A pirate told me they had a bunch of gold down here. I don't know why. I thought they just left it there or some shit. I don't know.
That's a breakdown. I forget. Did he say at the end? I'm pretty sure at the end he said, "No, I didn't know it was here again," or some shit like.
Yes, he does at the end admit, "No, I didn't know none of his shit was here."
He goes back and forth 3 times. I thought the canon thing was he heard from some pirates that this was here.
No, Adam didn't know the village was here. He just knew there was money. He is awesome. Adam goes off. Taking fire. Rustage thought it was really funny, and everyone just was confused.
Adam literally on that Sigma male grind set.
Adam is
It's all about money.
So then we have a comedy routine. It's like he just threatened to kill Pearl, but Duros is like, "Oh, my friend, Adam, of course you can take my weapon from me. Here you go."
What if I stick a bomb on it? Oh, that sounds great, but I'd have to throw it maybe. It's like a chest made of wood, and they're like, "What if we Acme anvil this chest to break it?"
And then they decide, "Hey, let's just hit it without the bomb." And Adam looks weirdly depressed.
Well, it'll be here if you need it.
Okay, man. I get it. Was that a big fucking deal for you? You're not fucking Nephany.
And then once again, he's like, "I don't know, this chest." And Will's like, "Dude, let's just open it and see what's actually in there." He's like, "Okay, but my fuse is short. Do you get it yet?"
Because I feel
I'm a bomb.
Because I feel like Williams.
Yes, Rustage, I got the joke the first time.
Because I feel like Williams responding in the way anyone would in the situation, being like, "Retard. It's literally 1v5 in a cave. Do you want? Is this what you want to do? Fucking Duros and Ragnar are going to tackle you. Verona has his gun pointed at you."
I like how William got one fucking lockpick roll and then was told, "No, that's all of your attempts forever now." Fucking working off Pathfinder Kingmaker logic.
Yeah, he
awesome.
did. When specifically it was stated your lockpick fails, but the lock does not break.
No, he said then well, can I roll again? He's like, "No, it's all of your attempts in that roll." Awesome. Ask for help.
Can I just say?
Asshole. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I think Adam just outright saying I'm gonna kill Pearl is so funny, but also kind of makes sense because everyone treats Pearl like a piece of shit, basically, except for Duros.
Yeah. And we should specify, just for the record,
it's so funny that none of them even, except for Duros, obviously, because he's the best fucking character.
They literally treat her like a fucking Mr. Handy, where they're affectionate sometimes, but ultimately she's a robot. She's not a human.
Yeah, dude, don't worry.
I should specify, he does say, "I need to capture her, not kill her."
Yes.
But he also does throw bombs at her. So I don't know if he really knew what he was doing, Look at that.
I think he saw the wings and he got instantly horny.
So,
That's my personal theory.
When I saw the horns, I got horny.
so
That's less
I went,
fun.
oh, there's a tiefling!
Yeah.
So they attempt to open the chest,
Yeah.
and as
No,
they
hold on. You gotta remember here, there's important character growth where William randomly is like, oh yeah, okay, Adam, yeah. Walks over quietly, whispers, hey, this guy's freaking the fuck out. Can you sure he doesn't fucking kill Pearl when like something happens? You got Verona, Ragnar, can you guys stare at Pearl and Adam to make sure nothing happens? And they're both like, yes, of course. We're on super alert around Pearl and him now. Doubling up, GM.
and
it's like, damn, William, you actually give a shit?
And that's why I really like it when
Because he wants to turn in the belly.
that's what
Holy
Oh
babe!
my god.
Stigma!
So can someone actually remind me, how does it go from them attempting to
I'll
open the
tell you.
chest to Adam attacking?
I'll tell you
Keep up.
really easily. They open the chest and they see there's a devil fruit in it, and Adam goes, "That ain't worth money." But randomly, Adam goes, "What's in there?" William goes, "What we were looking for." He goes, "Well, there ain't nothing money in there," because I guess Adam doesn't know that devil fruits can be sold for money.
Yeah, apparently. Well, he agreed to give them the fruit.
He's a man of his word. Just like how he promised, if there wasn't gold in there, he would capture Pearl.
But he broke that.
And
There wasn't gold in there.
And I'd like to say, Rustage.
No, I mean, he didn't capture her.
I mean, they stopped.
I like that Rustage pulls a pro GM move, or or as I'd like to put it, a Blake moment of literally in the second he's like, and then Adam attacks and just goes right into describing how Adam just starts attacking Pearl, ignoring the fact that the players have stated 4 separate times they are trying to be prepared for that exact thing and stopping him. And then he has fucking Adam just throw a bunch of fucking bombs from his sleeve at Pearl to fucking just start ripping into her flesh. And I'd like to now post what?
No, you forgot the best lie. Where William goes. Where Adam's like, I'm gonna take her, William. I'm sorry, I gotta take your crewmate. And William goes, well, I mean, she's not on my crew. And Pearl is described as looking like she wants to cry. He's like, yeah, well, I mean, she's not on my crew. I don't know.
Yeah, but then Duros is behind him.
Like, give a big wink to her.
Yeah.
As I think in that moment, taking pause and went, maybe.
And
maybe I should.
Well,
maybe that's a little much.
Then they describe Duros behind William doing a comedic thumbs up and wink.
Oh yeah, it's not even William. William was being honest. Duros was the one trying to comfort her, right?
So I'd like to say, as these bombs rip into Pearl, destroying her flesh, I would like you to now tag yourself. As this
I'm Rustage.
This is the
me in the number 3. Number 3's mine. Give up. Number 3's me. That is literally me every time Liam speaks.
This is the moment that Pearl is being attacked and described by Rustage of the damages.
I like it because he's like, yeah, he throws a bunch of little bombs. It's just blood everywhere. She's like, God damn it, dude.
Jesus fucking.
It's ripping into her skin and she's screaming horrifically.
I gotta bring her back alive anyway.
And
he describes it really this is really fucking painful.
It's like when Liam describes things in 5th edition.
And it's early in the game because the players aren't confident enough to be like, dude, we fucking described 5 times how we were trying to not let him do that.
We were watching him the whole time.
The thing with the mailman last session, that was even more blatant, so they called him on this, but this involves 2 NPCs, so it's harder to justify in their minds.
He took advantage of those little suckers.
That is the face of
retards.
That is the face of a man that's taking advantage of the people around him.
It's so fucking funny.
This is why they should have just beat his ass before opening the chest.
I don't know why.
Why did they not? This guy's literally like, I'm gonna fucking kill your friend. And they're like, wait 5 minutes.
I like
Please,
this.
then
I like
you
him.
can attempt to kill her.
I like the fucking cowboy. I like cowboy.
He calls me cowboy. I like that.
They literally are just like, well, I kind of like Adam, so I really hope he doesn't flip shit and piss his pants. It's so fucking funny. It is so dumb. This whole situation's fucking great. They just buried themselves into it, basically.
It's literally like a situation of like Tekken being like, all right, well at this point this guy realistically would like just turn on them, and then the players give like a kind of justification as why he shouldn't, and he's like, oh fuck, they kind of make a good point. I guess I'll roll it back.
I guess I'll give him some time.
When it's just like, no, you should have just been like, no, this guy's has a short fuse, haha. He should just attack them. He should just attack Pearl, regardless of what's in the chest.
Yes.
This character doesn't seem like someone who's gonna be like reasonable in this situation.
He's pissed. Like Alex Zeke, he came here for one thing, and this fucking retard took him on a ruse cruise down a hallway, and he didn't even find his internet pussy, his gold he was looking for.
I don't care about your dumb, stupid, dead fucking Pearl.
Dead cunt Pearl. Where is the money?
The money. I want the money, not the devil fruit. The money.
Adam. I want the money, William.
All right, and we cruised past it, and we sort of mentioned it, but I just want to spell it out. Why the fuck was this chest able to be broken open by this crew when the previous crew couldn't break it open?
That just brutalized, destroyed this town, could punch holes through people. They couldn't do it for a wooden chest?
Why?
Were they afraid they'd damage the inside?
Was Rustage like, oh, they missed the solution to opening it. I'll just give it to them.
Which was hit. Oh my.
I hope there was a hidden solution to open the chest. I hope that was supposed to be a puzzle. I fucking hope that was supposed to be a puzzle. I'd shit myself.
I hope so, because there's literally no indication of anything else for them to do.
That'd be awesome.
Literally, what else is a fucking box that you can't open? Like, I can't It was literally like arcane locked or something.
It was quite possibly just the simplest, like, pointless situation possible that these people just left this chest. Ostensibly, I mean, maybe they did just raid the place and just took, maybe there was money here and they looked at the chest and said, we gotta go. That giant's getting real crying up there. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. And then Pearl has a melty, like most modern women.
Okay.
I will. Can I just say? I do find it very funny that he is going so hard on like, all right, guys, what is a woman like? All right, I have to write a woman. What's a woman like? Okay, well, she's super like, oh, man, I don't like you guys at all. She's super tsundere, which, you know, we're all like, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
But then he writes, oh, also she's emotionally unstable, and I literally mean like to the nth degree. She is just emotionally unstable. Because as a great woman once said, many people can try to write a woman, but it will probably include emotional instability because that's all they can associate women with. I'm not wrong. You can get fucked. It's just true. Writers are all hacks who will do this.
I'm a woman.
Think about this. Unironically, think about this.
No, it's correct.
Think about any fantasy woman written ever. They have something where they go Super Saiyan if their emotions get too high. Now that can apply to both sexes, but that's how you write women.
But men sometimes are autistic and cold and calculating. There aren't enough cool, cold, calculating autistic women portrayed in media because no one thinks that's as hot as I do. I guess I don't know.
No, I'm actually with you on that. Unfortunately, Pearl's not that character. Hopefully, we can get someone on the crew that is that. I doubt it though. It'll probably just be more retards.
Nah. Okay.
Does Ragnar ever leave?
No, I'm sorry.
God fucking damn it.
Right.
Is he in the sequel series?
Shut the fuck up, the sequel series. You mean the Isekai one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's different people. I'll go look, but I want to mention that when you subscribe to Pearl, it's a big pink dragon. He doesn't just go like it's a Western style dragon. He refers to it as the oldest thing they know, which is it's like the Punk Hazard dragon. He doesn't go, like from D&D or like a normal dragon. It's like, from One Piece, Punk Hazard.
It's like the big. Well, it's better than him going. Well, it's like the big fat dragon. And he licks his lips.
Licks his
well,
lips.
no, you mean like a Western style one, not like the thin ones. Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, Briggs is in it. He's the old. Wait, that might be Lost Paws down there also. Okay, Tekking's here. Fucking Christ. Okay.
Oh, no.
One day.
Okay, one day.
No.
We'll get there. Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get your opinion on this. Should we describe Pearl even more? We had like this huge
As the
rant in the first
dragon?
episode. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play Smash or Pass with the dragon. Liam,
Dragon.
go.
No, I'm not.
Smash
a
or
scaly
pass?
dragon.
She's a massive pink scaled dragon.
No thanks. I'm not a scaly.
Like
Yeah.
Not
Smash.
adventurous.
Richard.
Oh my god.
Smash.
Yeah. Good man. Well, can you really boil it down to two things?
I also respect women who are pearl and hot.
I know.
Those could get fucked up.
But you know what? I think women are beautiful no matter if they are a giant dragon
Yeah.
or not. So
Baby,
I'm gonna
I can
go
have-
with
baby,
Smash.
Baby, I
Smash
love you at your worst.
respectively.
Yeah, baby,
Let's
I love you at your
go.
worst, and I deserve you at your best.
Yes, exactly.
Pearl's losing his shit, and oh my god, it's pretty fucking crazy. Oh my god, hey, Rustage, where are we in this room? God, I wish there was a way we could use things to represent positions on this website we're using, so we could clarify in these situations where we constantly ask what zone we're in and how can we avoid the dragon fire. Because now, because of the way you're doing it, whenever we say we spread out a bit, you're actually no, you all get hit, lol. I really wish this website had functionality for that, but it's just not possible.
If only there was some visual indication of fucking distance we can use.
If
Yeah.
fucking only.
I didn't take many notes, but one of them was Theater of the Mind combat is cringe.
Oh, super cringe. Immediately upon the dragon appearing, Adam goes, "Oh, fuck this," and he starts running. And I found that funny. And I found it more funny that they go, "He's getting away!" And under siege by a berserk dragon who she's not in control of herself and is attacking them, they're like, "Let's attack Adam."
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, take your time.
I found one thing here especially funny because it cemented the fact that Briggs, the player, is as dumb as Ragnar, the character. Because he goes, "Can I throw my javelin into the doorway and block his path?"
So fucking funny! I shit myself laughing when he said that. I don't know what the fuck he thought a javelin was.
I don't either. Oh my god.
Can I block his path?
A javelin is but a big key you can throw.
Yes.
Throw it in, slam the door, and block him. And Rustage pauses and goes, "No, a javelin would. You couldn't do that."
And then he goes, which is almost as nonsensical, "Can I throw it into the rocks above the door and make them fall?" Bro, it's a javelin.
Once again, just does not know what a javelin is.
It's gonna if you can throw it hard enough to get into the rocks, it's going to pierce an inch in. You think it's gonna that would have to be loose gravel to start a rock slide.
Wait, I know.
Whoa! If they
You think
can,
it's like a
shoot
rocket
down
launcher?
helicopters in Ukraine, I think I could break a doorway, guys.
Exactly.
He's just envisioning.
Wait, Richard.
You know what a javelin even is?
Richard, I know how you could break the
clearly
rocks with a
not.
javelin. He just needs Adam to put some explosives on the end.
Javelin.
Okay.
I was one of them and just tried to pull the funny player move where it's like, yeah, when Adam didn't attach that thing, I took it from Duros and attached it to my javelin. I want to see Rustage's response to a player who acts like that. If it's Tekken, he'd probably let him because he has more subscribers. Yeah, so they fight a little bit. They like crit and hit Adam a few times, and then his turn comes around, and Rustage's like, yeah, he looks relatively unharmed.
I used his dash action to leave.
I love it. He's just like, yeah, he doesn't really look that harmed after you guys did your damage to him, and they leaves.
That's great. Did anyone get an opportunity attack?
Nah, he's dude. You weren't actually next to him.
What do you mean I wasn't actually next to him?
Hey, but for all that,
can you prove that?
But don't worry, you're all right next to each other for this dragon breath attack.
Well, for all that,
hold on, Ross. Can you prove I wasn't next to him?
Oh, yeah.
Then I was.
No, not theater of my mind, not yours.
Well, thankfully, for all that suspicion and preparation, at least gave Verona a single shot.
Yeah, I gave him one shot to do fucking nothing. It's fucking awesome. So Pearl breathes fire on all of them. And I love this. Lost Boss, his first X against him, where he does my least favorite thing players do, which is always funny because gets hit for a lot of damage. We're dead, dude. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're fucking dead, dude. We're dead. Dude, we're dead.
I love how these two things signal how completely new to this they are. Is that they get hit for a lot, just like you said, and do exactly what you said. Okay, well, we're dead. Or you go down for the first time and you describe it as I'm dead.
I'm dead, dude.
To which the GM always responds, well, you're down, you're not dead.
You're unconscious. No, I'm dead. Like, no, you're at 0. You're like, oh, I took more damage than 0.
and then, when they get back up, they're fine. They're fine. They're at like 5 HP, but they talk perfectly normal. One person didn't do it. I forget who. I think it was... I forget who it was. I might have been Verona. But the other two, Ragnar just immediately gets up and like, oh, I smell like burnt meat.
I smell like meat.
Ha ha ha. And even Duros was like okay when the fight was over.
I feel refreshing now.
Yeah. So it's like that was cool. You'll get over that probably.
I hope. We learned a cool fact about Verona here. Anyone remember it?
God, I don't.
No.
He's afraid of fire.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, fuck, I want to help my friends, but they're on fire. I don't know what to do. And Asagi's like, well, I mean, like... So I think it's... or Teke goes, well, like, they were burned. I don't think they're, like, on fire currently. I don't think they're, like, immolated on fire. And Asagi's like, yeah, no, it's fine. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, good. I can help them. I'm just... character moment a little bit, but yeah, okay. It's like, fuck, are these guys literally like fucking Impachi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a burning straw man currently? My character's shitting himself as there's flaming pools. I just love it. That's just such a funny thing of how to read this situation.
It's funny, I take fire damage. I'm on fire now, right?
Because in his brain, Ragnar and Duros are down 0 HP on fire, burning corpses. Another great moment here is, I forget which one of them says it, but they talk to chat, and that's my favorite thing in these recordings, when they respond to dumb shit chat's saying. And they go, chat, I need to chat. No, Pearl isn't, she's not in control of herself. She's not attacking them by accident or... it's not her intent. It's like, why is she hitting them? What the fuck?
How can you not remember who said it? It was Rust. It was Rust.
Okay,
Rustage.
Rustage.
I think he's like either not the only one, but the one who's most looking at chat.
Yeah, it is his stream and shit. Probably. Yeah. It's so funny. I fucking love it. I fucking love people's reactions to things in this fucking game from chat. I gotta catch this shit live.
You know what it is, Noah?
What?
That made me feel like it's like manga. Like, you guys showed me like the One Piece like Reddit comments.
Oh,
it literally was like that tier where it's like, how did you What?
How do you misunderstand what's happening?
How do you misinterpret
manga
this?
website comments will forever be something I always read when I'm reading a manga because they're so fucking funny. People, the way they talk about things, and they're like posting on Facebook to this manga like pirate.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Facebook this thing, and it's so fucking funny.
Oh
They'd be
my
like, "Yo, this
God.
nigga be crazy this chapter. hey, no one fuck with my boy Naruto." I'm like reading the fucking tuning exam. It's so fucking funny. It's like a comment from 2009. It's a fucking beautiful.
There's a comment from 2009.
Man, I can't wait to go to Ukraine.
Then there's another black guy that comments like 3 weeks ago being like,
whoa,
"Hey, this is fucking great."
Whoa,
Is he
didn't
black?
say his race.
Why is he black?
Why? Just because the way Noah was talking, Blake?
Yeah, it's fucking racist. Jesus.
No,
dude.
the guy on Facebook was a racist using
No,
the
he's
N-word.
Yeah, he's an anime avatar. Yeah, he's racist. That's not okay, dude.
He was just a picture of Sasuke. Yeah, I know, right? Surprising.
Sasuke. He's a picture of black Sasuke.
He's a
Doesn't
picture
mean
of Rock
anything.
Lee.
It's a picture of Rock Lee. I mean, Rock Lee's like Piccolo. He's like an alright black guy, right?
I don't know enough about Naruto. You're probably right.
He's cool. He doesn't afraid of anything.
So the
I like
fight-
how Blake
the-
went quiet.
Like me!
Yeah!
So the fight keeps going.
Yeah, hey, can you give me a charisma roll to convince her? No, not persuasion. No, that'd be stupid.
No, she's not in control of herself, dumb fuck.
So do a charisma roll. Awesome.
Why?
Why?
You did it.
What, Liam?
I would just like to say, at this point in combat, it has been revealed that Pearl is just a 5e young adult red dragon stat block.
Yes! Let's go!
In the chat, it literally just says red
That's
dragon.
beautiful. I think that she
He
can be
just
whatever
says
she wants.
dragon. It's so awesome.
I would have sold it a little bit better.
I wouldn't have slipped. I would have at least, broken out the Word document, pasted it, and changed the name at the top to Pearl Dragon form.
Yeah.
But, hey, man.
Yeah. I'm
fighting
not gonna
tools,
say
it is
it's a
helpful.
bad concept.
Oh yeah,
Having
look at your
having
yours.
your devil fruit just polymorph you into a red dragon.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I'd be
That's
happy.
fine.
But please don't refer to her as Red Dragon.
Okay, but can I just say, so
Yeah.
if Pearl, I've kind of wondered this, and
Yeah.
maybe we should save this for later, but
Mm-hmm.
I've always kind of wondered, like,
Is she
hey,
actually a dragon?
no, I know she's a dragon. What I'm saying is,
human.
are they gonna get anything that's like as powerful as turning into a fucking dragon?
I'm gonna say I'm spoiled on something. I'm gonna say yes. I would say something that I cannot believe is true. I'm gonna say there are 2 things that are better than a dragon, actually.
Holy
Yes.
shit!
One of them
for
this
real?
session.
The gum fruit.
One of this session.
No, that thing sucks.
One of them this session. In fact, one more if you're creative. But okay. Yeah, the bar for what I've observed from my previous before we set on doing this podcast is that they get some pretty strong companions, theoretically. But who knows? Maybe they have funny logic I didn't read on that makes them weaker. I want to say here, we do a bit of theory crafting here. We like to do a little bit of theory crafting. I have a theory. I don't think Pearl is just losing her control. I think this can be explained really simply because this is just the zone exerting its own will. Because we know zone fruits have their own will. Thank you. Thank you for attending my first theory.
So they eventually.
No, please no One Piece spoilers. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, Jake.
So eventually, Adam has skedaddled from the cave long ago, and they managed to convince Pearl to stop raging around in her.
Whoa!
What?
How'd they do that?
They fucking give her a speech and roll a check.
No, William starts crying. We see William break down crying, and Rustage is trying to.
Oh, please don't fucking kill me!
Pearl, I'm so scared you're gonna kill my crew! Please don't hurt us or yourself! And Rustage's just like, in his head, he's like, well,
dude,
William's only been an asshole to her. He's trying to have this moment like they're like
friends,
have a connection. And he's just like, okay, well, I mean, to be fair, he says this, Well, no one's actually heard William sound desperate or worried before, so it does bother. It does get to her. So I like that Rustage didn't try and whitewash it. He's just like, okay, well, you know, it is true. William's never emoted before, so this is new. This is something.
That is fucked up. Holy shit.
It's so funny.
That's so awesome that literally I'm literally having a berserk breakdown. I'm tearing up Florida and you know, Liam says something completely out of character and I stop and go, "What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing?"
All right, but Blake, please continue now. I just did not want to move over William crying because it's like a quote-unquote human moment.
Yes,
I would say it's awesome.
Yes, William successfully tricks everyone into believing his emotion.
Even the DM didn't have to roll deception.
And Pearl de-transforms from her giant pink dragon mode.
Beautiful.
Brace yourself, Ben. Brace yourself.
And she winds up huddled on the ground, bleeding, bloodied, and missing all her clothing.
Here's my notes.
Yeah!
Even though that is not canonical.
And then I run into the scene!
And I appear. And an extra Pearl appears, and we each take our Pearl and run away.
And then, like a Full House fucking joke, my picture appears next to Rustage. I say, I'm in the game now!
No, I'm in the game!
Get me in! Toss me the sticks!
I guess
No, yeah,
part of her lack
Mike
of
is right.
control is her lack of clothing now, but that's
Yes.
that's just but I do not
Yes.
believe that is canonically how it works.
No,
Coomers
Blake is
aside,
right.
this is absurd. It's not how devil fruits work.
No, Blake and Liam are right. Oda has confirmed in SBS this exact situation. He said, if this wasn't in Shonen Jump, they would obviously have not worked this way. But because of this, canonically, this is how devil fruits work, where clothing is affected. The reason is it's for kids, idiot.
Yes, so
Fair enough.
so he does
Yeah,
state
yeah. Luffy's pants don't come off every
Yeah.
time he goes Gigante mode.
And so I like it, because Oda's just like, yeah, I will say, yeah, I mean, obviously it wouldn't work this way, but it does work this way now, because it's for kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's just true.
Oda makes it clear in actual canon that is how it works. So
Yeah.
you know, just to say, got him.
Fury moment, Pearl's lack of control over a devil's heart is affecting that function of it also.
Yes, shut the fuck
That's
up.
a beautiful
moment.
theory.
I'd also like to say I am impressed.
Evidence found.
It's only session 3, but they already had a better Gallia Lee moment.
Yeah?
Yeah. What?
What do they do in Gallia?
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Fucking okay, I'll be right back. You guys get it.
Wait, what's Gallia?
It's the name of this.
I think that's
pet
the name
we
of the
got recently.
astronomer.
No, it's the name of the pet we got.
Oh, that
recently.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude, he got so fucked.
What are you talking about, Ben? That was the name of my character.
Yeah, dumbass.
Huh?
I'm
yeah, do you remember
Gallia.
Gallia, the Tauntaun.
Oh, fuck, that was your character's name.
Gallia.
Yeah, Gallia and Lee had like a fun
Oh,
moment.
fuck.
Doing
Wait,
that.
who's
Yeah.
Lee?
Huh? You know, like Muhammad Ali?
Like Bruce Lee?
No, Muhammad Ali.
Oh, the racist?
I named it
Prophet?
after that.
The prophet?
Well, I would never infringe on
Oh.
that sort of thing.
Okay, that's fair. Good, that was actually a test.
Damn, I don't know why Blake took this joke so hard. He really we should know that's the response. We always do the same response.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Rustage's horny. That's my.
That was
thoughts here.
awesome.
This is
Dude, that was
awesome.
awesome. I wish God, dude. Woo! I had to stop the video for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I was finished in 5.
Nah, sorry, I'm young.
You're damn right you
He's an
are.
experience. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, you took that to mean I didn't know what I was doing. That's way funnier. Holy shit!
Thank you.
How does this fucking thing work?
What am I supposed to do with all of this?
It's not like they give you a manual.
I wish I could be like, Dad, get Salt 7 on this. Yeah, how you doing in there, son? I'm working here, Dad.
I'm working on it. All right, if you guys also want to jerk off, here's the timestamp to when it happened.
Yeah, thanks for keeping up the thrilling content, guys.
Yeah, we're better.
So this wake up scene really sucks.
Yeah.
For a scene that's supposed to have like some emotional pathos. Overall, my review of it is like it's really bad in the sense that it feels very stilted because like William's here.
Pearl,
and like
you'll
Ragnar.
always be our friend.
All right, that's it. That's the scene, right?
That's the scene. Hey, Pearl, you're not bad. Can we hurry this arc along? It's really boring. It's like,
hey, Pearl, you okay?
Hey, Pearl.
Good. Hey, look at this devil fruit.
Quote Duros. Pearl, you charred me with so much friendship.
What's really fucked up is like, it's described she's like in a Yamcha ball on the ground. But then like Verona goes over to check, and like he puts his coat on her, obviously because she's naked.
Very nice.
And then like Rustage speaks up and is like, she's like hurt, but like sleeping and not critically injured, so you do not have to check on her. You can go check on the other guy.
Because he does know they have like 2 med kits, and he's afraid they'll blow one and have one of the player characters die.
And so,
he has a panic moment. It's so funny.
It's just like, dude, like okay, but you sound really autistic.
He was really scared. Well, dude, if he said it out loud, he couldn't stop him, Blake. if he said I used the heal kit, the DM can't stop him.
Yeah,
railroading.
The second he does, it's written into law.
Yeah, that'd be railroading, dude. That's how you play D&D.
And Rustage has not done that so far.
Hell no, he hasn't. Let's be real. Anyway, Pearl takes this really hard. Everyone really has a hard time helping with that. Quote Duros. Pearl, we all make mistakes. Look at our captain. Okay, good work, Duros. Funny.
Funniest joke of the episode. Why'd you make it twice?
Why'd you make it twice? Ragtard speaks up and goes, "Cha! I kind of look like meat now."
Okay, so then we start getting into the like they have a bit of back and forth with like Duros saying more nice things to Pearl being like, "Oh, Duros, you're so kind, thank you." And then we get into some of Pearl's backstory of to why she's so like she is. And she describes it as, she does state she has had this power her entire life. She thought she was cursed because her dad told her that.
Because her dad thought it'd be funny to tell her she's just cursed.
And I will say, I think this plot point depends on where she's from. Because if it's just like a like if it's like a
she's from like the South Blue, isn't she?
We don't know.
I mean,
she's like a princess, obviously, right? That one guy calls her princess.
Yeah, she's obviously a princess from a kingdom somewhere here. She talks to she says Duros reminds her of someone because she had like a knight protector, obviously, which she says later. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's obviously a princess. I think she's just from nearby. She's probably from the only kingdom on the fucking map we keep seeing. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't think he just made that kingdom for no funny reason.
I guess.
Yeah. You don't like it?
Well, no. Of course I don't like it.
I mean, I could be wrong. We were wrong about something really funny. We thought this devil fruit would go to William because why wouldn't you give the main guy his fruit first? No, we'll give the really boring fruit out first, but we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was psychotic.
Let's not forget another bit about Pearl's thing here. Yeah. So Dad not just told her you're cursed, he also told her along with that, and because you're cursed, you're going to hurt everyone you've ever loved and get close to.
So base. God, Pearl's dad's fucking base. He just destroyed his daughter. What a fucking badass.
Yeah, he didn't just go, you have to be careful. He went, you're going to hurt them.
I guess it leaves me fascinated for why.
Well, because he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
That's
dumbass.
I guess that's a better reason than most.
He's a bad guy.
Look, he wanted Pearl to both be the dragon guarding the princess and the princess in the tower.
Very smart. They call Adam evil here for some reason. Like, evil guy's like, Adam will fuck with you. He's like a bounty hunter. He's like, he hunts guys like you guys. He's not evil.
Don't just start dropping evil because you had a fight. Let's not forget, William said multiple times, I like this guy, and we have no reason to believe he was lying.
And I hate Pearl.
Yeah, that too.
It's very funny. Okay, this is my favorite part that happens here. I want to see if you guys also thought this was the reason it happened. So, like, Pearl's having, like, a character moment. People are getting real, like, into, like, you know, they're acting like, oh, we're, like, talking about important stuff. And Ragnar's like, damn, people are having character moments. I guess that means I should try and have one, too.
100%.
Yeah. Briggs just triggers, like, a weird, like monkey see, monkey do instinct. And realize, oh, man, maybe I shouldn't randomly be coy for no fucking reason about my backstory. He's like, listen... These guys, these fucking guys, they came to my place and they killed a bunch of people. It was fucked up. It was really fucked up, guys. It was really disturbing, really fucked up. Rustage unmutes. Man, that sounds like something William would do.
That's
holy based. Holy fucking based.
It's like
fucking
the Ron
awesome.
joke, but
Oh my
actually...
god. I think I just realized why I fucking hate watching this show now.
Why?
William just reminds me of so much shit I've had to deal with in the past.
Yeah,
just having the
hitting
person
too hard.
who is like, you know, leading the group and is also a psychopath, and I'm like, oh my god.
Just forcing them into all this crazy shit.
Oh, just shut up and can you guys please fight against the psychopath for 4 seconds? Please, can we not go along with their dumbass plan?
Can we fucking please?
No, it comes back to this later.
It does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, very funny. He's looking for the guy who did this. And he just follows it up very smoothly with a DM clearly sent by Rustage being like, okay, try and work this in because this is like yours. He goes, and I think because he was here looking for this fruit, I should eat it. Awesome logic.
And everyone knowing that
and like,
it was already stated in chat like at least 5 minutes ago that this fruit is for for Ragnar. They decide, yeah, you know what, man? You go for it. Sounds like a story moment for you. Literally what Duro says. Literally. I felt like I could feel Rustage's soul leaving his body as they handled this so awkwardly. And yeah. My friend, Destiny seems like this is your fruit.
Why the fuck is he getting the fruit? It's so nonsensical. Of course it feels odd.
It makes no sense for it to end up this way. They really tried zero reason. Why couldn't he have gone in the middle of the fight and like been like, oh, we'll eat it to help? Why couldn't he? They've talked about this. Why didn't he? It honestly sounds like Ragnar Ponzi schemed them and like sold them a story and said that's why I should totally have $1 million.
I did have a note in combat of Tekking's not instantly eating the fruit when combat breaks out. What a fucking loser. But I guess it makes sense.
Because he's like, this isn't my fruit. This is the bear shit fruit. As they described it, looks like a piece of bear shit.
Like, there's a reason I thought that was, like, I did this in my game for Ron, where it's just like, eating a devil fruit's a really big choice. That's why if you just set it in, like, a hectic combat situation, then they just like, oh shit, we have to eat this.
If you give them time to think about it, I eat all 5 bananas. The money.
I have to also agree with Blake.
Yeah,
that's like the best way to do it.
Because otherwise, they're probably like, what if it turns me into like a fat guy who sweats oil and I can't ever get rid of it?
Man, that was still one
I came here to roleplay.
What if it turns me into a train car?
Yeah, Richard.
That was still one of the funniest goddamn scenes from your game, Blake. I'm sorry.
What, Ron guzzling
I just
bananas?
love the image. I still just love the image of him pounding back bananas one after the other as footsteps get closer in
Come
the
on,
cave.
Mom's coming home. We gotta hurry, Ron.
It was peak Ron. It's a shame it happened
He
so
peaked
early.
in episode 1.
Peak.
Holy shit! Yeah, probably.
I'll sign
Yeah.
yourself short.
And I'm only so hard about this. Well, I'd probably still make fun of this before. Where Rustage at one point goes, "Oh man, good thing Duros ate the fruit. It'd be awkward if some of you guys ate it. I mean, this is a good one for him, not so much for like Verona." And I'm just like, Rustage, listen, man, you do play pretty based outside of this. You have open roles and everything. You let things go. You have crit failures, but you are letting the dice decide a lot of things. That's cool. I respect that play of D&D. Don't get on stage and lie to me. Don't act like I'm low intelligence. Of course he was going to get the bear fruit. You didn't set this up with his backstory here for no fucking reason. You want him to have the bear fruit. Don't act like all the other players weren't going to be assholes and eat the bear fruit. Shut up.
So one of you to raise their hand. Who saw the bear fruit coming once you entered the cave?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it's a cave filled with bears.
100%.
Well, there was like a society that worshipped
I thought
them,
it was going
so...
to checking, so I was like, I did not see it coming until the second fucking what's his name grabbed it. I'm like, oh, it's a bear.
Oh, it's a big bear.
Oh, because he's a bear totem barbarian.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So
God,
then Rustage describes to us how devil fruits will work in the
This is
system.
the worst example he could have given.
I
awesome.
love the example he gives and the character he relates it to. It's
we'll bounce
so
this back
funny.
and forth. So he starts with like, well, you can't really do rules for devil fruit, so they all have to be different. Wrong. You can definitely set up like an skeleton for how these work, and you can set up pretty clear examples of like differentiation, like. Logias will get something that lets them have a formless body. Paramecias will be the special ones, and zones get forms. And it's like, yeah, it's 5e. It's pretty simple how to do these things. You set up a level up chart on when they get abilities, which he then just says. So I don't know what he meant by that. I guess he really was trying to explain to like literal like scud lickers, like, hey guys, the bubble fruit and the flying like fucking bird talon fruit, their abilities will be different. And the fucking the manga commenters on Facebook go, "Oh, that's smart."
And I cocked the chamber yet again, wishing that it rolls bullet.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. And okay, yeah, cool. Okay, but then he's like, okay, so he'll give you a bunch of powers and stuff, and I don't really like have all of them put together right now. And then he like spastically says a few things, and he's like, "I'll write them down later." So like, I guess he didn't finish his idea in time. Okay, he's new, whatever. Blake, can you relay the example he gave Blake of like, okay, I want to set the stage for the future of the game, how devil fruits are handled with player powers.
I can.
What's the person I used the fucking example for?
Jewelry fucking Bonnie. So if you're low level and you use Bonnie's devil fruit.
Well, yeah, what does Bonnie's devil fruit do in case we got a One Piece lits in the audience?
Bonnie's devil fruit can manipulate the ages of people.
Okay, a little niche fruit here, little specific uses. Let's see how he explains.
So low level, you could like, you can manipulate a couple years or so, like, age them up a couple years, age them down a couple years.
Okay.
But then once you level up, you can be as powerful, in quotes, as Bonnie is, and turn them into old men or babies.
So you're saying, like, if I ate this fruit just for, like, half the game, it would be, like, no use.
Yeah.
Not the fruit I'd choose to explain devil fruits.
The fruit with a super specific function that trying to balance it makes it literally not useful.
I don't blame him for choosing one
of
the most
sugar's fruit.
I don't blame him for choosing one of the most fan favorite characters to use as like a benchmark.
You joke.
You shit talking Jewelry Bonnie, Blake?
Like, people love Jewelry Bonnie.
I literally do not understand.
Well, she's a hot woman who eats food. She seems cool. Like, One Piece characters are literally more popular when people know nothing about them. They fall apart when Oda explains it these days. I don't blame them.
Yeah, but every time he's tried to show Bonnie, everything
Plus,
makes
just
me more
imagine.
upset.
Bonnie is the female Shanks. Whenever she shows up, yeah, imagine too. Whenever she shows up, you want to know what she's doing, but we never get to know. That's the whole appeal, and it will not pay off well. She's hot.
Oh boy, it won't pay
That's why
off
people
well.
like Jewelry Bonnie. I don't know why you didn't pick someone like who's got like a fucking normal devil fruit that could be different abilities, but I guess he's like, you know what? Don't want to scare chat too much.
Damn, you know what I'm going to say, and specifically because this took place in the past, just pick fucking, I don't know, someone like, I don't know, maybe Monkey D. Luffy. Like,
I mean, at the time, yeah, explain the rubber abilities would be good, easy, yeah.
Because it's a bit goofy, but like, you know, generally Luffy uses it to just do like strong attacks, which is probably what everyone will use their fucking devil fruit for.
Says when you eat the fruit, you know the name, so don't worry, you know the name of it. Luffy didn't.
That
or
is
he was just or he was just an asshole.
Well, Shanks said
oh
it was
my
the
god!
Fruit, so he just was like, oh, I guess Shanks is right. And the name I heard in my head.
No, Liam, I can't. I've been thinking about this. I can't wait which joke angle he takes with this.
Oh my god!
I really think he's gonna say Luffy knew the whole time. I'm convinced.
No, you're
but
fucking,
yours is equally funny.
You're fucking me up because it's actually canonical, and I just didn't
did
realize.
you not think about this?
No,
yet?
I just didn't think about it. Oh
like
my god!
Like I said, like there's so many funny things to consider now.
Oh my god!
Awesome.
It's like I just forgot that it's actually hard canon that yes, you eat the fruit and know the name.
Dude, don't worry.
How to use it.
Dude, don't worry. I'm sure there'll be a compilation made by some Redditors showing times when he talked to like Chopper that vaguely imply he knows the Hito no Mi. If like you read it backwards and in a French translation that was translated through 3 different languages.
How does it get worse every time?
Well, I mean, the fruit has a will of its own, so it just lied to him.
Oh! True, Richard! Also, awesome take. You're right. That's also something that could happen.
Oh my god.
Very cool.
Please, please roll
don't worry,
pull it.
Dude. This fucking... sorry, I have a little more... I have a few more things to say, but I do have a very funny joke I want to skip to. Like these fruits having a will of their own, they try and give Ragnar a will, where he starts trying to sound cool and like philosophical, where Pearl's like, I thought it was a curse, and Ragnar goes, little lady. Okay, random out of nowhere. Everyone has their curses in life.
And then Rustage comes in and literally slaps him to the ground and says, that's pretty philosophical, Ragnar.
Damn, everyone's being philosophical today. I can't tell if Rustage is being genuine or subtly calling them retards. I really hope it's the latter.
So I'd like to say, like, you know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the whole. Well, I will say, because the Pearl section is basically over. After this episode, I have turned around a lot more on Pearl. I think
now that she's vulnerable and naked, you like her. I got you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, join the cum circle.
Cum circle.
This is basically like I just wanted her to stop being literally like 11 tier tsundere.
She'll fire it up again.
Yeah, but like now I've seen her not do that. So
I
like
Pearl, but I don't like Pearl.
Look,
you will always be a tsundere.
You're telling me you didn't... Oh god, no.
I doubt it, but that'd be awesome. I don't think Tekking has a sexual bone in his body. It reminds me of Chugga Conroy. I think he dreams of kissing women and taking them to prom.
Cut this part.
Keep that shit in. That's so fucking funny.
You can't cut that. But like, you're telling me you didn't like when Pearl went, well, I'm not joining your crew, but I think you guys would die without me.
Cute.
Richard, it made me skeeve.
What is wrong with you?
You watch terrible anime as an 8-year-old. You were supposed to get these fetishes like we have.
Unironically, dude.
Yeah, unfortunately, I watched One Piece.
Yeah, that's the fucking prop. Look where it brought you. Your mind break.
Straight to me.
Listen, when Luffy picks up Kaido and uses him like a jump rope next chapter, you're gonna come.
Like, shut the fuck up, Noah.
That's happening. Redon said, you're gonna find this really funny. The movie breaks out with snake form Kaido.
Shut the fuck up.
It's gonna happen. I want to make a comment here while we're still in the Devil Fruit thing really quick. I want to tip my hat to Rustage. I have hope for him because I think he's handling 5e homebrew correctly. when he's converting a bunch of things into this. Where really rough start, I'd say, for starting in 5e. Think it's not the best system for this, but he's basically saying like, I don't really give a fuck about how I balance this at all. Lamau, you get like a strength score upgrade off level up of an ASI level, and I'm like, damn, that's really good. You got a bump to a stat from eating a fruit. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Right, hope we keep doing shit like this.
Oh yeah. Like imagine if just every zone just gives you like bonus fucking strength.
I'd come. And then Rustage is like on the spot, like, wait, I don't know what the name of the fruit is. I'm like, okay, what? And he's like, hey guys, and he says something so cursed to me. What's the Japanese word for bear? And Tekken pauses. He goes, Kuma. He's like, oh yeah. What the fuck? Dude, literally, how do you not know the word for bear?
And we're
one in general as a weeb. Two, there's a literal bear guy called Kuma in the series. It's pretty important.
We're watching the edited version too.
Yeah, I wonder how long this took in live stream. I tried to look for that and I couldn't find old full live streams of them. So I'm gonna probably have to start like archiving them now for ahead of time. But just in case we miss juicy shit.
You're psychotic.
But
I'm committed to my art, is what you mean.
But I'd like to say,
I'd like to say he also gets to talk to bears.
Yes, that was the part I went, wait, what?
Yeah, but even Briggs just speaks up being like, yeah, that sounds pretty fucking worthless.
Thanks, Rustage. I don't know. I guess he just thought it was funny. Sorry, continue.
So then they long rest.
They do rest in here for a day, but I'd like to say
jokes about getting all their HP back, like Luffy got his teeth back by drinking milk.
And he says, "Yeah, that's just how it works in One Piece."
Actually, that's because he was a Zoan and has regeneration.
But like,
shut up!
God damn it! But
that's why Luffy always gets up.
But fucking really though, like a Ragnar episode this early.
A fucking Ragnar episode, baby.
Like I guess you used that like as a smokescreen at the beginning for actually Pearl backstory, but like still, I don't appreciate it.
As a GM, you start with the easiest foot forward, and sometimes that means you gotta start with Ragnar. It's just how it goes. You know, it can't always be, all easy, go, lucky. You can't always start with someone fun. Sometimes you put Braid in the lighthouse. You just started off a little rough. Not your fault. It's what you had to do.
Yeah. I guess Braid just keeps swimming down or some shit. Fucking
keeps going down. Oh,
guys, your funny references that only I get are funny, but come on.
What the fuck? Everyone here that's not a fan gets it.
Why are you doing it? We're just doing this for the fans. Owned.
Yeah, sorry.
Nintendo moment. I'm so cool.
I'll say the joke I didn't want to say, but you spoke up, Liam. Yeah, that's why I started with Ron backstory first.
Damn.
God fucking damn it!
Sorry,
why
Blake,
do you guys all do this every time?
It's because I feel too It's because I feel too humble to talk about something I like.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Just kill yourselves.
Hey man, I wouldn't laugh if you said something about my game. Don't worry.
Why would I talk about your game?
You're not hurting me by saying that. I'm already on the offensive here. Anyway,
so they long rest.
Duros and Pearl talk. Pearl's like, you remind me of someone from a long time ago who looked after me. He's like, of course, happy to work with you. He says some smooth shit. Very good, Duros. Taking a big brother approach, a guide and protector. Rustage has to pipe up. What a beautiful moment. Getting that GM energy where he's like so nervous. I'm not complaining too much, but this is a funny tick I noticed some people have when they're like anxious or like too excited, where they'll just like spike up after a role-playing moment between people and be like, yeah, that was cool. And like, it's like, yeah, man, I mean, real thoughts though. You didn't need to say it, but thank you.
I'm gonna say this now.
Yeah.
I really fucking hope Duros isn't actually just like her knight and they both just forgot.
That'd be cool.
Unless there's a very, very strong reason for why Duros doesn't remember, because, like, you can cope and say Pearl's a traumatized child at the time, but,
Yeah.
like, why would Duros not know? Like, yeah, he's fucking stupid, but it seems like he'd remember something like that.
Well, maybe he does know, Blake.
If he doesn't, he's being coy to protect her.
Sorry,
Maybe
Richard.
he's just acting.
Sorry, Richard, you just dealt me mental damage.
Marines are good actors. Knights are good actors.
Ho-
I don't
Holy
know.
shit,
Smile.
the fact that Duros has been tricking me all along would fuck me up.
He's got high charisma, dude. He's been doing secret roles behind the scenes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very important. Very cool move by Rustage. Doesn't make him roll to go back up out of the cave, because as he says, well, there's no risk of failure now, so
No. He specifically says you succeed. So in his mind, they do have to roll, but they can roll infinitely, so it's fine.
Very cool.
So there is still technically a check going on, but we're
course,
just skipping the
of
rolling part.
Of course.
Look, you better not be giving him shit. That's just a time waster if you actually make him roll to go back.
No, I'm saying I'm glad
Why-
he did this.
why
I
the-
don't think-
I'm
why the
glad
fuck-
you're glad.
why the fuck would I
Because
want
I'm
him to
saying
roll?
Very glad. I literally started this by saying my man. But
I'm-
alright, Liam.
I'm just making a
Welcome
joke.
back. I know you weren't here.
Okay, Liam, what happens next?
Good to be back.
Yeah,
They get attacked by the Marines.
Liam, that's
fucking
not what happens
retarded.
next.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
They
Ben,
leave
what
the
happens
island.
Liam, you're skipping like four
Shut up,
things.
Liam. Alright,
What
so
What
when
happened
they-
to my
what-
notes?
wait,
Tell me I'm
God
wrong.
damn it!
Ben, when they leave
get
the
out
cave,
of the when they get out of the cave, right?
Yeah, when they get out of the cave, what happens? Yeah.
When they get out of the cave, don't they like run into some fool? What's his name?
The fool!
I said some fool.
Some fool!
Harry?
Okay, Richard.
I'm flabbergasted. When they get out of the cave, I mean, first of all, they see the giant is now dead.
How the fuck did you guys forget
How
that?
did you forget that the giant was
died?
Are
Yes!
you retarded?
They climb out.
fucking way.
William gets out.
They must have
He's-
no-sold the shit out of it.
They so no-sold it. They get out. William climbs out first, sees the giant, calls down, "You guys are not going to be able to guess what I saw up here."
Doing the callback to the joke. Literal
that's funny.
psychotic Liam moment.
Oh, that's so funny.
They go up to it and they're like, "What has happened?" And there's a big hole in it, like the ones from downstairs that were punched clean.
No.
in the cave.
Sorry. You're missing the funniest part, which is actually the second part of that joke.
Sorry, I didn't write
You'll
that
never
down.
guess what. You guys will never guess what I found up here. Is it me? William looks at it. Oh yeah, just come up here.
Oh fuck, that's a funny interaction. But maybe
Yeah.
only because you're telling me it.
Yeah, see, no. I think they
that's
pulled that off.
basically how it's the one
I think it's
remember.
pretty funny. That's why it's like weirdly the joke does not land the first time very well, but they like play it up the second time.
Yeah, so they're like, there's a big pierce in his heart like before, so it wasn't Adam.
Wait.
Rustage is just like, it's not Adam. Now we have to talk about, okay, so the only way we can actually interpret what happened here correctly is that the people who were downstairs, who punched holes in people just recently, went through a different exit, got to the ceiling here on the island, which is now not snow covered, by the way, talks about it, and did the big punch through in this giant up here. And they did like a fucking Scooby-Doo hallway gag in the sense that they went down when they went up, and they both just missed each other. I guess these guys didn't fuck with their boat either. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were parked on the other side of the island.
Yeah, that's rude. Like
it's-
the world government, they play by the rules.
Well,
They don't
like
fuck with their boat.
yeah, because Rustage literally states like out loud, this isn't something Adam has the capabilities to do. It doesn't look like his style.
Because it's like, it's too clean. It's like, it's not blown to smithereens.
So it's like, okay, this makes us even more fucking stupid.
Just like, I want to fucking leave.
Is Adam
Well, those
dead
guys are on the island. Why were there skeletons?
Is
like I said,
Did
it's
they
like,
blow their bones out of their body?
well, Liam, like I said before, it's like he described the skeletons, then layers like the fleshy remains.
Well,
It's
well,
like,
no,
motherfucker.
guys, this is what the visualization is of when their captain that Ragnar's looking for attacks. So he gets
Hey, it
his
could be like their first mate. It's just
Yeah,
Ragnar's village. It might not have been that hard to kill.
he gets his comic gun, puts it over to their chest, and goes kapooey. And then the
It's
skeleton gets
so good.
blown out the back like a Looney Tunes, and then they collect all the meat and organs in a sack.
Oh, and their organ harvester, because it's like a funny thing that doesn't fit in one piece.
Yeah.
Base. That makes more sense.
But like sometimes it kind of slips out of the sack, which is why some meat's around too.
Yeah, but Liam, you are a retard, but you're right. They basically sell this pretty lowly, except for William, who goes, "That's horrible." He like looks down. He's like, "I'm sorry, Giant," as he's like trying to completely whitewash William to act like he gave a shit that this giant who inconvenienced them was murdered.
Okay.
Not true. William would never give a shit.
Okay, now we also have to play the game of why is there no fucking snow anywhere?
So I
It
guess
melted. The island
Yeah,
wasn't cold.
he
Remember,
stopped
the whole
crying
joke was that it was
then.
constantly crying and freezing. But now that he's not, because he was happy with the boots, it didn't happen.
where'd all the
bro.
water go, huh?
My head hurts.
Come on, Blake. Come on, bro.
Well, I just like to say I was correct. They didn't talk to the giant this episode.
You were correct. You got it, Liam. Your bet was right. Proud of you, buddy. You got it. Everyone, big hand for Liam. Thank you, Liam, for clapping for yourself. They basically go, well, that's fucking scary. Let's fucking leave! And they spend no more time investigating. And
Would you? Those guys just killed the giant. I'd get the fuck out of there.
I'd be like, how did we miss them? Wait, what? Wait, what? And is there a second entrance? No, but no, none of them really give a shit. And fuck. When does Ragnar say this line? He says a line that's very funny.
What is
I
it?
don't know what it's in reference to, but at one point he said, "I can't read." And then everyone went, "He's not that retarded." He goes, "Oh, I guess I can read." I was kidding.
That's literally what we do. Except it's the other
No,
way.
but in reverse.
Well, yeah,
Where
it's
we
the other-
say Ron can't
it-
read, and Liam goes, "Shut the fuck up."
It's the other way around of us is bullying Liam.
It's Briggs trying to give his character a trait, and they go, "Well, that's too far." I guess being like literally like a but having fucking object permanence is fine.
Well, I think it's important to stop your friends from literally giving their character the trait of being mentally retarded.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't stop him in the beginning.
So they open the big map, and they look at it. And Rustage says a really funny line, like, "Most of you are from quite far away from here, except one of you. I won't say, in case he doesn't want you to know." And then he just kind of says something like, "Ragnar, yeah, you've worked on a few islands nearby." He kind of pauses and keeps talking. And I'm just like, come on. Stop. Hey, you're gonna fucking kill me. You're gonna fucking kill me. Unless I really misunderstand you, I can't imagine who would be. And the most awful thing happens. Everyone knows this is the most cringe thing ever. But don't worry, Liam. Even YouTubers fuck this up too. Famous YouTuber Tekking. Because instead of asking Pearl to join, Pearl walks up and asks William if she can join. It's okay, dude. It happened to Tekking. And William has the cringiest reaction to this. Where he goes,
I literally wanted to hang myself.
yeah, and he walks away casually, like that's cool. And he's internally going, "Dude, I got a fucking dragon. That's so badass."
Dude, I don't like.
You guys liking William yet?
I'm just sitting there being like, are you fucking kidding me? Getting crewmate like recruitment is in like the scene they join should be like a really easy slam dunk. I always give Liam the benefit of the doubt, especially in the forest one, because it was like,
oh, you fucked me. Not the forest one was your fault.
It was
100%. I
3
tired as
a.m.
No, I was slow rolling it, and then you were like, "Liam, fuck off! Come on, ask him to join the crew." When I was trying to be subtle with it, but it's fine.
I really like.
But I will hold that.
I really
position
like
for
the
my
subtlety
life.
used in One Piece.
Again,
That's always cool.
again,
I
it
like
was,
when Luffy subtly beat the shit out of Arlong.
again, you used the word slow roll, and I used the words. It was 3 a.m.
How will you create this?
Exactly, and I forgive you for trying to speed it up.
Everyone else then does the correct response, which is they all go like, "Yeah, Pearl, I thought you were on the crew already, haha." Like, hello, William. If you're gonna try and be coy, do it like that, where you're like, "I'm pretty sure I recruited you already, haha." And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know if like that'd be okay. I know I can be hard with this." the dragon thing. I thought it was a curse. And William's like, yeah, I know it's a curse and all, but it's fine. It's cool to have a dragon. It's like, no, I don't think you were listening. I don't think you paid attention.
Well, you see, William specifically can't do that because he's already gone to Adam. No, she's not on my crew.
I guess turtle logic has to be consistent.
Yeah.
And that means he'd have to do a retroactive deception roll.
Ron, I don't want you to tell anyone that I'm a slave.
I want you to understand. This is Lee Ali going, I thought I was a demon. No, Lee, I know you're a demon and all, but it's cool to have you along. This is like... I don't understand. Like, they literally had a conversation where Pearl had, like, her mind blown, where she realized, like, oh my god, all this pain I've suffered, it's like a thing. These are what devil fruits are. Like, oh my god, I'm not actually cursed. You guys mean, like, I've been fucking with... Oh my god, this is, like... I'm gonna cry because this is, like, a relief. And, like, he's just, like, yeah, I know you're cursed. And Rustage didn't really make her respond to that. Good move. Just ignore the line. Correct. And, yeah. They continue to have days of partying on the ship, like One Piece characters. Thank fucking God.
Yeah, but William does clearly state out loud, being like, man, crew's now fucking beefed up with the bear and the dragon. Can't fucking lose now.
He's excited because he has powerful crewmates. I fucking hate William.
Not because he has friends.
Okay, so this is where I'm like, oh, the session's gonna end. I'm like, wow, there's still some time in here. What's gonna happen? So first off, they're like, give me my persuasion navigation roll. Really fucking funny. This shit is gonna make me cringe. Verona gets a low roll, so a ship, like, appears next to them. Awesome. Gets, like, a 9.
Well, he's canonically drunk.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Can I also just say when he's like, they were like planning on where to go, he's like, oh, you have like a map of like this area, but like if you're trying to go anywhere else, you have no idea where anything is. It's just like, really?
God, I forgot.
The blues are mapped. Is this not like a thing you would like have a general idea?
You could use a compass in the blues, guys. It's not hard.
It's also the blues. Like, oh shit, you're gonna like
everyone knows.
You're gonna sail out there and find a mild breeze and a couple of fish.
Everyone should have maps of the blues, unless they're really that pricey. After maybe it's like Fury. They made the map prices higher in the age of new piracy breaking out. So Marines are gouging the prices of map because a bunch of retard like rednecks are being like, I'm gonna be the pirate king like Roger said, and they're like making maps expensive these days. That's my fear.
Well, I'm just gonna go to like an elementary school and go take the map from the
where we've killed all the recent children because we're trying to kill Roger's birth seed. Hey, remember how like we were like cognizant enough to murder like a bunch of children and pregnant mothers when Roger died to make sure he didn't have a son? Well, like that gum, we kind of sat on that for like 4 fucking years. I mean, we were cruel and efficient and perfect back then. I guess we got fucking bored. Pretty cool though. No,
that's a lot worse, and he just remind me of that.
Oh yeah, I'm always here to remind you of how worse this is every time. There'll always be something.
You already hit me up with that one earlier. Don't worry.
I'm always got something in my barrel for this new plot.
But I stated this from the first saw the map, but I always just want to state the blues canonically are not very dangerous to sail. Like, yeah, you might run into fucking Marines or some shit, but like, you're not going to run into a giant fucking Sea King. The monster outside Luffy's fucking island that like ripped Shank's arm off to like do his fucking like weird plot.
Strong.
Thing
he did for Lord Joyboy, but continue.
That thing is an anomaly, and even then, Luffy literally one-shots it, like, when he starts. It's not like something super
remember, these guys are shit. They're worse than Foxy. they can't do anything.
Whoa.
They suck.
Oh, shit, the Fox.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so the ship appears because of low rolls.
Yeah.
And Rustage goes, okay, well, the session's almost over. We don't have much time left. Roll initiative.
Well, the guy rolls up and we're
Me
like
at 3 a.m.
The guy rolls up and he's having like a hand axe. He's got like ginger hair and stuff, and he just starts doing the funny scream voice and identifies him. Yeah.
I love that all of Tech King's Marines are just on the verge of shitting their pants.
Rustage.
What did I say?
Tech King. You always confuse them. You know what? I'm gonna be
Awesome.
honest. I do like that. It feels honest. This is what South Blue Marines were in my head. Retards. If this doesn't change later, then that might be worrisome. But yes. And we learned that instead of having like a cool secondary that this like Marine villain he's setting up has, this guy we heard about, Hubris, who he keeps calling Captain and then corrects the players to say, no, it's Lieutenant. And then he goes back to calling him Captain Hubris himself. Captain Hubris is like some screaming retard with 2 axes.
He has like 20 axes.
He does have an extra bank of axes. And he says that you guys are under arrest for post-fraud, mail fraud.
And for murdering the old Captain Mary's dad.
Yeah, and for murdering them. William is to be taken alive, I believe.
No.
Because, only
Merle
alive.
was alive.
No, William was also only alive, you ingrates.
Was he?
Because Captain Merrill wants to kill him himself.
Like,
Then
can you
Richard-
confirm?
You want me to post a fucking wiki page?
I bet they're wrong.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a weird hill to die on, Lim.
That's an insane hill to die on.
No, that sounds pretty accurate to me.
All right, well, Blake thinks so. I'll go with him.
And then Huber shits himself and sees Pearl, and she's like, he's worth 50 million only alive, and she's a princess! And it's like, wow, it's getting really subtle here, huh? And then he's like, we're going to fucking fight you! And William's just like, I fucking epic style, shoot him casually. And then Rustage's like, okay, the Marines are ready to fight. And they're like, how many Marines are there, dude? Well, we gotta face. He's like, there's 3 Marines! Like, not including him, and everyone just looks like, are you fucking... We actually outnumber them.
Yeah,
Aren't they on a boat?
Yeah.
Yes. There's only 4 of them.
4 motherfuckers to a boat? They're not a pirate crew.
Dude. What the fuck, Rustage? These guys' stats are like fucking goblins. You can put like 9 of them here, you fucking idiot. Like, he remarks into this fight like, oh my god, you guys are killing him. I realized he definitely just balanced this into thinking they wouldn't be hitting their AC consistently. Because their first fight, they missed a lot. That's what happened. I literally couldn't believe it. It is so funny.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Okay, so the fight is Hubris sucks.
It's pretty quick.
They
dismember and murder them.
Hold on. Hubris rolls a crit fail and decapitates one of his own men.
Very cool.
That does happen. He describes the axe as boomeranging back to one of his men on the ground.
And decapitating him.
And this is why I share Ben's sense of, if you think this is good, you should just kill yourself.
In Minecraft.
Of just like, okay, literally, how the fuck does that make sense?
It's so awesome. You know, this thing that makes a lot of sense when Briggs just goes, hey, how much HP does Hubris have left? And they all have to explain to him that, no, you don't get to know that. We're on session free. You don't get to know that. He goes, I just thought I didn't understand how to use the website.
No, Briggs is doing a really base thing of trying to call out his gay GM that is actually changing the health and defense values per player.
True, he always fucks with numbers with me because I do too much damage.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like when Hubris gets shot, he goes, no, my perfect organs! I thought that was a really funny line.
Yes. Yes, it's very funny that Rustage made the character do a funny voice and act like
wow,
an idiot.
Blake. Okay, dude.
No, it's fine.
No jokes allowed in One Piece, I guess.
Markup, dude. I appreciate. It's cool. You don't have to worry about it.
It's fine.
Oh yeah. Because Ice Cream Mink was a lot more highbrow than Lieutenant Hubris.
I just hope that this is not.
This is a joke you'd make from a random NPC.
I just hope that this is not literally every Marine we encounter.
I hope it's every Marine they encounter.
This is better than like there. I was gonna say Williams NPCs, but they're basically the same.
Whoa!
That's not true. I was gonna say Blake's. I'm joking.
You better be.
Of course I'm joking. I like Blake's Marines. Sometimes. Why isn't anyone talking? Dig me out of this hole.
So they
Something
cleave
funny
these
happens.
Marines in half with
Yeah,
their
they
swords.
fucking brutally murder these Marines.
Quite literally described as cut in two.
Rustage's like, guys, this hard was... Damn, you took this hard fight really easily. Called this fight hard. And,
I guess they're really a crew now, huh?
they fucking said that, didn't they?
They did say
I
that.
fucking hate these guys.
They might have said that also. I know definitely after everything was over, fucking like Verona went, oh, we're like real pirates now.
Oh yeah.
And I just imagine him and Duros high-fiving over the corpse they've left on the ground.
Yes, I have that.
So
I love that the wiki even dictates the specific brutality. Let me see. Ragnar leaps across the Yogi Poo with his newfound bear power and swings his axe at one of the Marines, cleaving the guy in half, causing blood to fly across the boat. Yeah. So Ragnar weirdly is like, I'm gonna talk this guy down because I want to ask him things. I'm just like, you got coached. And what does he ask him, Blake?
He asks him
Look at the wiki page.
where Captain Marrow is.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll help you out.
Go for it.
Yeah. So they ask where Captain Marrow is after asking a very important question, and I'm pretty sure now that we've talked for so long about this episode and no one's referenced it, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who realized how horrific this is. Unless you guys, anyone want to raise their hand up and say they paid attention and know what I'm about to say is bad. Richard, did you?
No, I choose not to throw my hand up at this moment.
Ben? I wouldn't expect you to. Liam? Blake?
Yeah,
Last moment.
Fuck you.
What they ask about?
Oh, the first question, because it reveals something that I'm worried about.
Yes,
Okay.
he shows him the flag and says, "Do you know this symbol?"
Yeah, and he says, yeah, that's the Steam Pirates, led by Captain Eustace Valve. Oh, no! In the third session, we're getting a One Piece tangentially canonical character in the third session? Bros, I can't wait to see Little Kid.
Oh, fuck.
I can't wait to be Kid's dad.
He's Kid's dad.
I'm
Fuck.
so happy.
Oh, no.
What schlock?
Why
Kid? He sucks. I'm gonna be real.
Kid's dad being a steampunk guy.
Kid's dad is a loser just like him. Funniest joke Rustage's ever written. I want to say something real quick. I have a lot. I play my RWBY game. I make references to the real thing. You know why? Because RWBY is really shitty, and I want to make it better in my head.
Also, because a lot of characters in RWBY are pivotal to their own lore.
Yeah. One Piece. I probably wouldn't tackle it. Maybe now I'd be like, well, you know what, One Piece is pretty shit. But I think it's good still outweighs it. So I wouldn't want to write over this. Now I don't like Kid as a character.
You know what? I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Canonically, I did not know if it was ever clearly stated, but yes, Kid is from the South Blue.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was ever clearly stated, so I was like,
oh yeah, buddy.
Did you just decide this? It's like, oh no, in canon he is from South Blue.
That's why the South Blue's so wild, because it's filled with murderers like this. This is why no one's reacting badly, because the South Blue, Gallows Town, that's not that weird here. They're filled with psychopaths like Kid.
Apparently.
Good to know.
Very cool.
I can't fucking believe it that we're getting into this shit already. I would
see
very bold.
He said that and I was like, Eustace, like Kid, but it totally flew over my head because I just forgot that One Piece names go the Japanese way.
Yes, exactly. And
I just thought they had the same first name, not the same family name.
Yeah. I was really horrified because at the start I was like, man, I really hope he kind of just is saying it's in the same timeline, but does a lot of his own creative stuff. And now I'm just like, damn, are we literally gonna like run to Whitebeard at some point? Like just Edward Newgate? Like, what's the goal? They can't find the One Piece. What's the end game for these guys?
It really calls into question a lot of things I had hopeful aspirations about in the first session of like, hey, yeah, no, I believe that they're not gonna like they're gonna they might reference things very subtly, but they're not gonna actually have you meet, you know, like you're not gonna meet Dragon.
It's not like you're gonna.
Man, I bet they helped Dragon start the Revolutionary Army.
I bet, yeah, William's idea.
That would be the most cringe fucking thing ever.
I fucking can't.
Yeah, we had to have an episode of Verona getting a sex change from Ivankov.
Dude, I hope dude, they could meet Luffy's dad. That's like closer than we got to meet Luffy. Fucking Ben's so pissed, I bet. Holy shit.
I am.
I hope we meet Killer's dad.
Look, guys.
I hope he also wears a mask.
Like Noah said, just please set this in your own shit. Dude, make your own cool One Piece characters. I've never actually seen that done before, but I think it'd be really cool.
I believe in Nostalgia. He knows what One Piece characters are so far. I'm like, damn, I just don't know why he'd limit himself. I guess he probably enjoys putting his little spin on canon. I think a lot of fans like that to a degree in their head.
Here's your spin. I take your entire concept. You receive nothing.
But you could just be so much more like free form creative. Just
not everybody wants to. Nobody here wants to play your gay cringe shit. All right.
I know.
But I guess.
Yeah.
I guess he's appealing to people who do, because I bet people pogged when they heard that.
Oh God.
I bet. That's a feeling I get sometimes with the way like surface level popular appealing to things works in these sort of like fan things where it's like I don't see like videos of animated people being like, here's what my One Piece story would be. It's like, here's what would happen if Naruto and Luffy met each other. It's like you don't see the fandom like creative exercise shit rise to the top. The only one I've ever seen that is in RWBY because it's so universally reviled. But even in Homestuck, a fucking thing set with people make their own shit. Most of the time, people just jerk off to like which people would fuck each other and put themselves in there and fuck them. It's like, dude, you can use this universe for a very creative way, and you can definitely pick a different connection than someone connected to fucking Kid. So like, show of hands, like, so think about it, like, so how many warlords are just like set in stone then, and we can just guess are still around? Like, it's like. Is Kuma around yet, or is he still a fucking revolutionary? Or is like
he'd still be in a revolutionary. It'd be like in the beginning of the revolution. Mihawk would probably be like fairly young, I believe. Like maybe he's just starting to have like a reputation.
Yeah, we got Crocodile, maybe.
Definitely not a warlord.
Definitely not a warlord yet.
Jinbei.
He's pretty old.
Still in the Fishman. Probably still like a knight in the
probably
Fishman.
Probably a sunfish pirate or whatever.
This is
probably Gecko, right? Probably Moira.
This is probably before he became a warlord and got crushed by Kaido. This is Jinbei's definitely still a knight because this is before Fisher Tiger forms the Sun Pirates.
Yeah.
Alright, so the warlords literally didn't fucking exist then, is what you're telling me.
So we could maybe get away with not having the warlords.
Cringe.
Yonko, on the other hand. This is where the yikes comes in.
Get the rocks pirates.
Maybe the rocks are still here.
No.
All the shit happened already.
I guess Roger killed them.
Roger's dead.
Yeah.
We're post Rogers, so we have Big Mom. We've got Mr. Edward Newgate. We got Kaido probably still, and we don't have Shanks yet.
Yeah.
So it's probably just 3 warlords of the sea. And like, I guess he could put a 4th one that no one mentioned, because that's how One Piece works now. So
yeah, it's like weird we don't know the definitive answer of were there just 3 before Shanks?
Yeah, probably.
I imagine because we've never had a 4th mentioned.
That's the only way I interpret it from how it is. But Oda literally can't just say, "Hey, by the way, secret guy, everyone knew. Luffy's going to talk about him right now. Say it's actually his uncle." So because no one gives a shit anymore.
We
but
show a
admirals-
poggy scene of Garp just sitting there with other like vice admirals we've seen literally half of once, going like.
I want to see what Ronce's reaction is under that mask of his.
Yeah, that guy. I remember him. It's been a while. Give me another cracker.
Give me another crack.
I think they'll fight Shiki.
Absolutely, Shiki's around.
Yeah, this is probably before he's in prison. Shiki's
what's his face? What's the Z Marine? He's probably an admiral.
Z.
Z. Oh, it's just Z, right? He's probably an admiral right now, right? Or was he not an admiral and just a vice admiral? I forget his meme.
I don't know. I only watched
feel like
that
he was
movie
an
once.
admiral.
Z was an admiral who trained literally every other Marine of the next generation.
So Z might be like fleet. Was he fleet commander or just admiral?
I think he was just admiral.
Okay, he might be an admiral right now. I think this would be the perfect time to make him an admiral. Could work in my boy Z, the Black Arm Zephyr.
Yeah. I think it was like Z.
Cringe for not following the naming convention, by the way.
But like Z, Sengoku, and Garp. Garp was an admiral, but like they were like the ones that were doing shit at this time.
Yeah. Sengoku's around. And I guess we have a few spots that might be filled. I don't think the others are old enough to be admirals at this point. I don't think it's in their careers. So
no, none of the others were admirals because Kizaru's the oldest admiral and he was a vice admiral when the Sun Pirates just got disbanded.
Yeah. So he's fucking up Arlong.
So they could all be in the Marines at this point, but they wouldn't be like admirals. Definitely.
So we have 2 admiral spots then that can be free. They're free.
Possibly.
Okay. So we got basically most of the warlord spots and 2 admirals. No new Yonko unless you had a 4th one. Looking a little cringe here, Chief. I feel like I don't really want to see what Sengoku.
What I'm really curious is what the fuck does Big Mom's crew look like at this point? Because all of it's her children, but like
it looks like a daycare.
It looks like a daycare and a bunch of people who are now eaten by her.
Like, does she just eat the current crop she has right now once her children start to grow up?
Yeah, probably. Yes. Especially because the newer ones are cooler and they all came with devil fruits.
Apparently. I mean, she even gave one of her second son the Hito no Mi model fucking space rabbit.
All right.
Space Usagi. Man, I wonder if Vegapunk's around.
Vegapunk's definitely around.
Oh God. I wonder if.
What? Go for who?
Come on, don't be mean. I was gonna ask. I wonder if Bastile's around yet.
Oh, hey, that means this is probably at the time Caesar is still working with the Marines.
I wonder if
Caesar's working with the Marines.
I wonder if
Suru is young enough to not be an old bitch, so she's probably cool.
Hold on, I wonder what's his name.
I think Suru is probably young.
Okay, thankfully the wiki came back up. I wonder if Magellan is still around.
Magellan probably is still around.
Yeah. Thankfully the wiki loaded this time.
Doing? Is he old enough yet? Is he made vice admiral?
Who?
Dalmatian. The Marine with the Dalmatian head.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see.
Like him and the hair guy are definitely at least probably captains.
Oh shit! There's a shot of him. He's looking fresh. He probably looks like this. Look at Dalmatian. This just sucks, dude. Just come up with your own. I believe in you, Rustage.
Under Captain Marrow is a new ensign, Smoker.
Oh, shut up. He's not that old, right? I'll piss myself if Smoker shows up in this series.
Well, Smoker would definitely be around that age of being probably 16.
Smoker said said he was just a kid and he saw Roger hang.
He was 8 when he saw Roger die.
Thank God. Fuck.
He'd be maybe 16.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ensign.
He's a baby, like Kobe was, is what he's saying. I believe Blake. I also believe Rustage ain't wanting to include Smoker as a joke.
So they ask him about this, and he says the curse thing we just discussed. And then they ask him, where's Captain Marrow? And this actual literal retard like mumbles to himself and like, oh, Captain Marrow, I can't tell them. Then he like thinks it out as the loading bar fucking like just keeps going. And he's like, wait, if I tell them where Captain Marrow is, Captain Marrow can kill them.
Yeah, awesome!
This is where Captain Marrow is. He's in the kingdom discussing things, and he wanted to kill you,
He's
William.
at the Taraco Kingdom! Verona fucking blows his fucking head off!
Verona literally just shoots him in the head.
And we're like, oh, okay, so those new morals we were building this episode kind of went out. The rest of is like, all right, we should end up. And Briggs goes, oh man, this is like we're actually doing pirate things. This is awesome. And then pause. The only sane person goes, well, at least we didn't kill any innocent people this time. And the episode ends on that really funny, sorrowing pause, awkwardly going, oh god, we didn't murder anyone.
We didn't kill any innocents this time. Looks around on the boat to Marines who were just doing their job, trying to stop a crew who murdered an old man in cold blood.
Hey, can I get my daily rant in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And this isn't about that. This is like par for the course of these psychopaths.
Yeah.
I don't think I like jumped on this enough, so sorry ahead of time.
Okay.
Bro. Giving the devil fruit to Ragnar is the biggest blunder of all fucking time. This, like, I want to tell you how much a fucking retarded attack on my psyche this was. What a dumb fuck move. All you did was read they hit level 3 and went, oh, fuck, who gets their subclass first? Oh, I guess the bear totem barbarian. Dude, I'll make it a bear. Wow, dude, that's really fucking funny. And any fan here who's gonna type, well, they set it up. That guy said there's like he's from people that worship bears. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's like an offhand joke he made because he's a schizophrenic. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is why Ragnar?
I don't know.
That fruit was not for Ragnar in episode 2. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
I feel like it.
You think so? Really? I think it was. I think this makes sense.
I think 100% this was not. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm going back and forth on this. I think this wasn't planned. I'm gonna say I don't think it was planned.
I think.
I think it was planned at the start of this session, but I don't think in session 2 it was planned. There's no way.
I don't know. I think the bear thing. I think he probably thought about that and when I should use that. I believe it. It's not. This is like
he's not going to collab with us.
I think this is the first few sessions. I don't.
The reason I believe I agree with Noah is the fact that there was a bear in the second session.
Yeah, guys, they fought the polar bear.
And he put a bear on the boat. That means he did foreshadow it, Ben.
Yeah.
No, but he said the bear was like his friend from before on the island. He brought it to the island, so you're just wrong.
That doesn't, Liam. That's
a coincidence.
Liam, that doesn't matter.
Coincidence.
That's a coincidence. That just happens to tie in.
That's a little
Liam. It doesn't matter how the bear got there. It matters that the bear was there at the time.
Guys, you guys are not saying. He literally made a random joke where he explained the guy has a lineage of people who think they are descended from bears. That is too much of a fucking weird non sequitur. Rustage's normal joke is, haha, spoons are funny. This is not a joke to him. This is foreshadowing.
Very base foreshadowing.
You know what? I disagree. But I'm not saying it's insane that could happen.
Look,
what were you saying, Richard?
The way I see it is, in the second session, he put the bear on the boat. Bears were it's on the boat.
Yes.
It's their ship. It's important.
It's a guiding star.
So he was genuinely thinking of giving William the bear fruit in episode 2. And then decided, no, it would fit this other person better.
All right, Richard, I like that. I like that.
I like that.
I like that it existed. He was going to give it to William
because he's the captain.
Yeah.
It's the ship.
But Duros is the mascot. Ragnar is the mascot.
No, Ragnar is their chopper, unironically. He is their chopper.
His character is this funny, look at me.
I 100% agree.
Oh, no.
I think look, I could go on how much I despise Ragnar. I think I actually did go off on how much I fucking despise the D&D barbarian usually. Not
But
always,
now we
but
know
usually.
like his backstory is gonna be coming up probably pretty
Dude,
soon,
who
right?
fucking cares?
No, but you're gonna have more reasons to hate. It's gonna get worse, Ben.
I don't care. They're gonna fight some stupid guy who's like, dude, I totally owned your family.
It's not a stupid guy. It's Kid's father.
That's so... I don't care. I don't read One Piece.
What do you mean you don't care?
About
One Piece?
Motherfucker, did I stutter?
What the fuck? I must have you confused. I thought you loved One Piece.
I don't. I told Blake, please don't make me play in your game. I know nothing about One Piece. I think those are my exact words.
Guys, he's trying to gaslight me.
Unfortunately, I was chained. Subjugated.
Oh yeah, do we have anything else to say about the session?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
talking,
terrible.
aren't we? Yeah, it was really good.
It was awful.
Do you
These
imagine?
No, dude, kill all the characters but Duros and Pearl. These are the two characters I like.
I mean, this is Pearl's episode to get her shit out, and it was so fucking funny.
I mean, look, I had some good jerk off material. I gotta give them that. But
that's good. Look, like I was saying at the beginning, first 2 episodes I watched, kind of boring. But they did kill an old man, and that's the only thing that stuck out to me. This episode made me go, "Wow, this is really bad." This is really bad. Which means I can keep watching it.
Richard,
they're rapidly making it funnier.
Richard,
to watch.
I'll say, I wish you were there to watch the fucking Grim campaign with us every week. That fucking
well,
shit
dude,
was
he'll be here when he comes
mind-numbing.
back.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, so I could watch the first 2 seasons.
Richard, I don't think we could explain to you the Grim campaign. That shit was awful.
I believe in Eddie. He'll get it back. He'll get it back. Well, I don't think we need to.
No,
we have a
it's
whole
not
podcast.
it's not about that. It's not about
We
that.
have a whole podcast.
It's about sending a message.
It's about sending a message.
It's about power.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, good session. I'm not tired.
Good session. Good session.
Man, you don't say it like that when we do a session. You usually say it like, man, good session. Now you're saying like
I said you're lying.
You're saying good session like you just found out like a raccoon stole your food.
That your raccoon's Ragnar in its own form.
Can you not read into my words like a psychopath?
I'm not reading into them. I think that's pretty self-evident to the rest.
I should post more tweets about how Eddie keeps talking about how anime Ozpin's hot.
Sorry, I'd also like to say, fans, we are reading the comments and taking your suggestions into consideration.
Don't you start. Blake!
Currently,
Blake! Be gone! End the episode or I'll say the N-word.
Ben has been quite a fan of us doing an Eden Zero game as requested.
I'm gonna murder you!
I think...
Don't make me go off on a rant, please.
I hate when Blake and Ben have 4-hour conversations where Ben tries to talk about his interest in Eden Zero and Blake just blows him off. It's really fucking
No, I don't like Eden Zero. I don't like any anime. I hate them all.
I'm sorry he does so many routines for you guys.
I hate them all.
He's a really cool guy when you know him.
Alright, you know what? Viewer question! How about this? Viewer question!
Oh.
Why the fuck can you just get away with using the same fucking character designs? Viewer question!
I pointed this out to him earlier and he didn't realize, so I did.
I fucking hate this fool. I can't imagine. I can't imagine being that lazy.
He looked at the cat and had a mental breakdown.
He didn't even recolor the cat. He just didn't even recolor it.
Looks great to me.
Oh my god.
That's what he got. That's what he got used to drawing.
I hope he dies.
Are you gonna? How the fuck can you beat it if it works?
And I pointed out throughout this man's 3 separate series, he has used the same character designs,
beat rave,
same fucking plots, and as I described, the man found an audience, a niche, and does not change because that's what his fans want, and he just continues to give them what they want.
He's appealing to his fans, like Oda.
Yeah, that's why I told
hate
Ben.
that.
This man is a hero to those people.
He's a good offer. I think he gets it.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
Besides,
I suppose it's fucking me up.
Isn't it cool to see the characters you
Trouble
recognize like in different forms?
Yeah, dude, you like Majora's
Yeah,
Mask. and You're gonna
sometimes.
complain about this shit?
Liam, help me!
Majora's Mask
You did
is
not
big,
just
dude.
compare Majora's Mask to fucking Fairy Tale.
You bet I fucking did,
Wow,
bitch.
what's
Am I
wrong?
wrong?
Get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
my
It's
god.
correct.
It's literally
Tell-
the
tell
same thing.
Tell me what the difference is,
Tell me
Liam.
what the difference is, Liam. Why? Because what's made by Nintendo, you fucking loser. You fucking idiot.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Explain
for
to me
the-
how I'm wrong.
This is how I die.
Viewer question of the
Because
week.
Ben's on my side.
Hey, viewer question of the week. If you made a One Piece character, what devil fruit would you have? And explain why it's not cringe. to have
No,
it.
that's a terrible viewer question.
No, I think it's good.
How's it terrible?
Liam,
That's fucking awful.
Liam, Noah asked this question to me. Which devil fruit do you think I picked?
You?
Yeah, if I had to make like my own character just to play.
What?
from the One Piece
Reaction's
game.
killing me.
Just
What
it could be
is
from the game. It could
going
not
on?
be. I'm just asking the question.
Lockhart's fruit.
You are correct. That is the one I chose.
Yeah,
God,
very
he
base.
was just a. Never mind.
Man, you are predictable. Damn.
What? No. Also, you've just told me that before.
Good to
Yeah,
see you're
well,
not
you-
bitter, Noah.
Ooh,
Also,
use my own
Lockhart is
jokes
base.
against me. Trying to cover up Liam talking. Very smart.
Okay, let's
Well,
just
that's a
end,
viewer question.
let's just end this fucking stupid shit.
So much
What?
hostility.
Why are you mad? Liam,
Why would I
Guys,
be mad?
your
See,
question
the
of the
fans are
week.
gonna overanalyze these videos, and
Yeah, I mean, like,
when
I
we break
wanna-
up,
I want to specify.
This will be the video they refer
I
to.
don't know what's under Blake's skin right now, but I hope he gets better because there's a lot of serious things going on in the world right now, and I'd really like it if we could focus our attention to them.
I know what's under Blake's skin.
What is it, Richard?
Well, first of all, the viewer question of the week is, please go ahead and tell us what devil fruit you want to have and why it's not cringe. And also, thank you very much for watching this spectacular episode. I'm glad to be back, glad to be with all my friends talking about this glorious game going on. If you liked what we do here or on any of the other series you do, like, comment, and subscribe below. It really helps the algorithm, and every time you comment, Liam gets a big smile on his face.
Huge.
I do.
It's true. You make his day, you make his week, you make however long it takes us to get one of these out. Thank you for keeping up with us. Sometimes there's delays. You know how life works, especially in this modern era. What with the Ukraine and the other stuff we're not allowed to talk about without getting demonetized.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
This is the first time I've heard about this. What's going on here?
I'll tell you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Stay safe and have a good day.
Grab yourself a seat and keep those hands in the vehicle at all times. You're about to be taken on a ride through the untamed wilds of internet role-playing. Observe them in their natural habitat.
So you head out. You know that'd be funny. I didn't know there'd be consequences.
Enjoy the splendor of their spurgery.
Felix, who is the lion fauna,
And feast your eyes upon the questionable creations of internet randoms.
Actually, I've never DM'd before.
This is the Supernova Safari.